What's going on, guys? I was about to go to bed. I was like, I'm not doing anything today. I'm not doing any YouTube videos. I'm not doing any streams. I've been busy all day. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get a good night's sleep tonight. I'm going to go to bed, try to go to sleep early, which was 12 o'clock would be early for me. The next thing you know, the Discord's like, Joey, get on a stream right now. After dark. 4th of July after dark. By the way, it's still 4th of July. So happy 4th of July, guys. For those who are already watching the stream. And you can thank the Discord. This is a perk of the Discord. You get to hound me. You get to hound me in the Discord. Come on, dude, do a stream tonight. So, yeah. There you go. At 11:35. Somebody hits me up, and then somebody else, and then somebody else. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people. So here I am, beaten, battered, tired, but I'm here yet again to discuss MMA. To discuss MMA with a bunch of clowns is what I'm here to do, okay? So, whatever you guys want to talk about, throw in the chat. I really don't care, honestly. This is one of those streams that I feel like might get a little out of hand, all right? It might end up getting a little out of hand. So, we'll see how it goes. I look forward to it. I know there'll be some good time stamps. Probably commented tomorrow. I know there'll be some good time stamps. I got to get on. I want to do at least 2 more full breakdown and predictions. I would like to get 3. So, I'm hoping tomorrow to get 2 out. One full breakdown and prediction for the co-main. 1 full breakdown and prediction for Whitaker versus Dricus du Plessis. And then if I think I can get it in, pause, I might do one for Jalen Turner versus Dan the Liar Hooker. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, guys. That's the plan. I will guaranteed at least get the co-main event out. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I got to get those out. But if you haven't checked it out, do me a favor, guys. I put out a full card prediction on the channel right as we speak. It's actually doing okay. Not doing great. Not doing terrible. It's got about 4,000 views. It just, I know it sucks because it's so long, so people don't really want to click on something that they don't want something that long. But I guess some of you guys do. Some of you guys said the longer the better. But yeah. So if you guys could check that out, if you're watching this tonight live, you're watching this tomorrow. If you haven't watched my full card predictions, go give it a watch. Go give it a like. Go give it a comment. All that good stuff. Help support the channel. We're on the quest for 50K. That is the next goal. That is what I'm aiming for. All right? That is the quest. What's up, John? What's up, Blaze? What's up, Ben G? McGregor is now 0-6. I swear, doesn't surprise me. Have I not called this from the beginning? Not that he'd be 0-6, but I told you he'd be a horrible coach. He'd be checked out. He'd only show up enough time to get filmed to be there. Dude doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care if those guys win. McGregor only cares about himself. So, happy 4th. Happy 4th to you as well. 4th of July fireworks on this stream. Yeah, I'll show you all the pictures I took of all the fireworks today. I'm kidding. Why do you think Chimaev versus Israel? I just put it in the title because Israel's still looking for an opponent for UFC 293. I just thought I'd throw it in the title. I just changed it from yesterday. Just tweaked it a little bit. So it really isn't anything in particular. Dan Hooker equals a clown that he does. Yeah, I prefer the full card videos. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. Make sure you watch the regular predictions too. Chandler 6-0. Still mad at the entire CBK team being sore losers and claiming Israel took IVs. Joey made a quality video in case you folks are interested. Yeah, I covered that from start to finish. Yes, you mentioned he would be a trash coach. Yeah, I said it from the very jump. And I made a whole video trashing the Ultimate Fighter before it even really aired. And people were like, how can you say this when you haven't even watched it and there's been 1 episode? I've yet to hear anyone refute anything I said in that. Because it's, you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's the same shit. And if you know McGregor's personality, you know the way he was going to be on the show. It was easy to call. It was easy to see. You can call me Mystic Joey, okay? I predict these things, as Conor McGregor would say. So, it is what it is. I got a lot of people talking craziness saying, you know, oh, you don't know what you're talking about and this. And the show's garbage. I don't care what anyone says. I've seen enough clips of it at this point to know it's garbage. Because I guarantee those clips are the best parts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Conor McGregor pushed another grown man and Dana White ran over. Oh my God. 2 grown men shoving each other. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to contain myself. My pants are getting tight. Oh, we mushed him in the face. Oh, yeah, can't wait for that episode. Oh, he oil checked him like the cornerman for Nursultan Ruzenboev. Oh, can't wait to watch that. Yeah, that's going to be really fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Somebody's talking about their family issues? Holy shit. Can't wait to watch that episode. I mean, this shit has been rinse and repeat for 150 fucking years. It's dumb. The thing is, and I know some of you guys are going to be guilty of it in the chat. If it gets you excited when you see a preview of one grown man pushing another, I'm ashamed of you, okay? I understand, but I'm ashamed of you, okay? I mean, like, say, oh my God, he pushed him. I want to see these men fight. I want to see these men actually fight. Oh my God, he mushed him in the face. Like, that really gets you aroused, for lack of a better word. Like, you really get excited over that? Like, I don't care. Like, seriously, I don't care. One grown man pushing it. I want to see these men fight. So, I don't get it. And then you got Chandler, like, giggling up like a little schoolgirl. I'll never forget that clip. Dude giggled up like a little schoolgirl because Conor McGregor put his hands on him. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bastard, for the $1 and the $2 donation. Jason Knight will win tough. I've been said that. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the $3 total of super chats. Like, I'm being dead serious. If you're getting excited over one grown man pushing another grown man, shame on you. Shame on... Like, what about that interests you? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I want to see these guys fight. I want to see them fight. I want to see them throw down under the unified rules of MMA. That's what I care about. I don't care about grown men pushing and shoving. You know what I mean? If I want to see grown men pushing and shoving, I'll go to the supermarket and I'll shove somebody. And then I'll laugh. No, he'll actually have to do that because that's what Chandler did after he got pushed. And I'm telling you right now, Chandler's a bitch. I think Chandler comes out looking worse than Conor. I need to make a video on that. I need to make a video on that because I think Chandler comes out looking worse than Conor. First off, the dude is sucking on Conor's meat hard. The dude is sucking Conor's meat hard. Second off, if a grown man mushes my face like that and I just back up and giggle like a little schoolgirl, you're a bitch. I don't care if Alistair Overeem or Francis Ngannou himself mush me. I'm swinging. Dude backed up and giggled like a little schoolgirl. Like, can't wait to watch this on TV. The shit was embarrassing. The shit was really embarrassing. I seen that clip and people sharing it around and, oh my God, can't wait for this. This episode's going to be a heater. Can't wait for this one, boys. Like, are you inviting your boys over to watch The Ultimate Fighter because someone might have got pushed? Like, does that really get you excited? I don't know. I really don't. I don't get it. Michael Chandler is an embarrassment. Dude's wasting his career at an advanced age in the worst division possible to waste your age at. Or waste your career at. He's sucking another man's meat in the media. Deep throating it. If Conor McGregor's dick was sharp, Michael Chandler would have a gaping hole in the back of his throat. And then on top of that, he's letting the man push him around like a little bitch. I don't know. Some people are just built different, I guess. I find that shit so embarrassing. I think Chandler looks like an embarrassment. Chandler comes out looking worse than Conor McGregor does. He really does. And what's even funnier is the ratings are garbage because guess what? Nobody cares. People are so tired of these The same old tired act. And on top of that, they're selling wolf tickets. The fight isn't happening. I told you guys in January, the fight isn't happening. Oh my God, I told you guys in the first month of the year. What month of the year is it now? Oh, it's the 7th. It's the 7th month of the year. This clown still isn't in USADA. The dude is a blatant cheat, a hack, a con artist if I've ever seen one. Gun to my head, is Conor McGregor still taking PEDs? I say yes, and I think I live. So, I don't know. I mean, there's people still watching this. If you're watching it, I implore you to stop. Grown men pushing each other gets you aroused while you're watching ESPN Plus with the other 75 people who are watching. I don't know. Straight up wolf tickets, boys. Straight up wolf tickets. Imagine a dude did to you like that in the grocery store. He shoved you like that, mushed your face. And imagine you just backed up and said, that's what Chandler did. Chandler's a straight up bitch. I never want to see Chandler win another fight again for that. I never want to see him win another fight again like that. That shit's an embarrassment. Imagine letting another grown man treat you like that. Never, ever, 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 ever would I let a grown man treat me like that. Ever. You push me like that, you're getting the North Sultan Ruzaboev's cornerman treatment, okay? Against your will. Let me stop. Let me just stop right now. How were the fireworks? They were all right. I'm not a really big fan of fireworks. Joe, are there crazy fireworks going on in your neighborhood right now? No, it's past midnight, so it's kind of died down a little bit. What's up, Brendan? I'm gonna go on the episode and skip to that just to see what happens. Nothing. Dana White probably talks in a confessional and he's like, yeah, these guys are getting really heated. No, wait. Let me guess. I have not seen this. I have no idea. I've never watched an episode of TUF from this season. I guarantee there's like a confessional of Dana White saying, these guys really don't like each other. There's some real bad blood here, and it boiled over, and Conor shoved him, and they were separated, and I had to run. I didn't know what was going on. I had to run in there, and I had to put a stop to it. It'll be these guys really don't like each other, which is wolf tickets too. Which is wolf tickets too. I swear, Michael Chandler not only would let Conor McGregor take him into a public restroom, I think Michael Chandler would let Conor McGregor take him into a construction site porta potty. And I think he would. So, TUF is done. Nobody will make it in top 15. Time to end it. Dana White's Contender Series pulling the talent. Yeah. Dana has a boss and must do what he is told. Okay. I don't even know what we're laughing about. I don't even know what I've said anymore. I was half asleep before I jumped on stream. I was getting ready to go to sleep. What are you guys even laughing about? What did I say? Joe, you should do videos on the fan reactions. You should do videos on fan reactions. Hilarious. Pants getting tight. I don't even know. It's just, I don't even know if that's a video idea. Like, I wouldn't even know how to title that or anything. Joe, what would you do if you saw Keith reffing in mid-fight and Marlboro Red Pack slips out of the pocket onto the canvas? I mean, I would just laugh. You would see Keith Peterson hurry up and pick it up. It'd be like someone dropping a suitcase of money in a windy day. Chandler let Conor take him in. I forgot I even said that quick. Dude would let him take him into a construction site. Porta pot. Bend him over to the seat. Hasn't been cleaned in a week either. Dude, why are you always complaining in chat, Sammy, dude? Calm down. Stop complaining. I'm giving you my time for free and you're just complaining at me? Come on now. You're complaining at you're one grown man complaining to another grown man about the time that he's offering you of his free time for free. For free. We're not exchanging any money here. You're watching me for free. And you're complaining at me for no reason? Come on, bro. Calm down. We're doing a stream. This is my stream, all right? We're not hijacking my stream. All right? This is midnight. It's midnight, East Coast, on the 4th of July. I'm spending my holiday talking to you guys. Anyway, Drickus is losing for sure. Joey Savage tough in 3 minutes. Zombie, thank you for the $4.99 dono. Sup, Joey? I'm with Clay Guida and his boys at the cookout. They were wondering where you're at. I don't know, dude. I figured I would skip the cookout. Clay Guida and the boys, they're on my shit list right now. They've been watching The Ultimate Fighter, and I'm not a big fan, and they're just really pissing me off lately. Clay Guida and his boys. I'm sure they're having a good time. They're probably drinking plenty of Bud Light, watching the hot dog eating contest. Definitely belching into the microphone if there is one there. Probably singing some karaoke. And I think Clay Guida and the boys, I think there's a lot of Nora Sultan, Ruzaboev cornerman's behavior going on with Clay Guida and the boys at the cookout. Definitely a charcoal grill. Definitely a charcoal grill going on. Daytona 500 reruns. I just figured I'd get on stream instead. Thank you for the $4.99, Zombie. Look, just one grown man sent another grown man $4.99. Thank you, Zombie. Instead of others complaining in the chat for no reason when I'm giving up my holiday time. This is my holiday, okay? This is my holiday. All right, I didn't sleep much last night. I woke up early this morning. I did stuff all day long. And then now I'm here. Well, go to sleep then, dude. If you're just going to complain, go to sleep. All right? I don't need to clown shit. We're just having a good time here. I think Sammy's just mad that Zombie sent me to $4.99. What did I correct Lynch on? I don't even remember. What did I say? Yeah, if you guys could all do me a favor, if you're actually enjoying the stream, can you do me a favor and like the stream? I would greatly appreciate it. If you're enjoying it, like it. Don't complain like Sammy in the chat. Just help support the channel. I'm here at damn near 1 a.m. listening to motherfuckers cry in the chat about some dumb shit. I'm tempted just to never read the chat again. I'm just going to sit here just talking about dumb shit for the rest of the stream. Apparently Jack needs a new profile pic. I didn't know y'all was in James' stream. I like how we all just popped in there at one time. Apparently Jack needs a new profile pic. Yeah, well, he's not. It's not like he's impersonating me, so it's all good. I think it's funny. His name is Jack. It's not like he's pretending to be me. Dude, Jack's pic is so funny. I don't know. He probably thought you were trying to impersonate me or something. I am very much enjoying the 4th of July pleasure. Thank you, Jack. Jack's shooting off his firework to the stream. Let me stop. Big pause. On everything I love, this still my favorite MMA channel of all time. Then why are you complaining, dude? Bo Nick, Whitaker, Alex V, solid money picks. Yes. Easy money picks. Joe, you got Volk or Yair? Go watch the video, but I have Volk by decision. I was dying. Yeah. Yeah, Bo Nickel's new opponent. I'm going to have to watch some tape on him just a little bit, but I'm not making a new video or anything. I don't know where I should put my pick at. Who do you think Giga Chikadze fights next? I'm just going to throw out a wild card and say Brian Ortega, but I have no idea. I'll say Mr. Brian Ortega or maybe a Mavsar Evloev. Or maybe Josh Emmett. Maybe he murders Josh Emmett in his next fight. Giga's gone into witness protection, yeah. Ortega's a massive fraud. Cut Ortega? At this point, yeah. Ortega's just a fraud, dude. He's just a massive fraud. He is a fraud. Cut Ortega. Cut Colby at this point. Dude doesn't want to fight. Who else? Definitely cut Alexander Romanov. Who's a fraud at bantamweight? I don't know. I'm just so tired of guys just squatting on their ranks. What do you think Clay Guida and the boys season their baby back ribs with? I don't know, dude. I definitely don't know that one. Fraud Rot versus Fazeev. Fair enough. Ronnie Yaya, cut him. Cut Khamzat if you don't fight this year. Cut Abus Magomedov. Yeah, that cardio was cuttable. Thoughts on Korean Zombie? Korean MMA fighters not named Zombie? I don't know. I'm trying to think of the most notable ones. Dude, this picture of Chandler in the Discord. I'm trying to think of the other notable Korean fighters. I can't think of them. Dude, Cheeto. I don't know if he's a fraud, but he's not as good as a lot of people give him credit for. And I've known that for a long time. I've known that since like the Frankie Edgar fight. Hold on. I just saw something in Discord that caught my eye. I just saw something on Discord that caught my eye. That was too funny. I can't believe it's already the 5th of July. Cheeto only beats old men. Yeah. Wonderboy Pereira. Wonderboy easily. Cheeto, I think Cheeto's overrated. He definitely is. For a period of time. Hooker's going to get it. Yeah. You talking about James Lynch hotel room or are you talking about Dan Hooker? Cut Kevin Lee? Yeah. Cut Kevin Lee. Could you see Volk getting a similar finish to Jan Aldo? Yes. Yes, I could. Edgar was beating Cheeto up until the KO. I know. UFC 290 is this Saturday. I know. I am just tickled pink. I am just tickled pink. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. James is covering UFC 290. Yeah, he's got a press credential. He got an old press credential. Joey, please tell me why does Ortega stay in the top 5? Because the rankings are meaningless. I mean, I've been telling you guys for years at this point. 2 years. The rankings are meaningless. Let me go look at something real quick. Let me go look at this. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Videos. Search. Rankings. I have a video. Literally from May 30th, 2021. May 30th, 2021. Titled The UFC Rankings Mean Nothing. The UFC rankings mean nothing. So, take that for what you will. They got Gone at number 1, exactly. At least Pavlovich did finally pass Gone. Thank God for that. That was a clown show. Hey, that's my birthday. Happy birthday, Niles, on that day. I know that doesn't make any sense, but yeah. Didn't Ortega snap his shoulder? Okay. JDM versus Brady fell off. Figgy versus Cop fell off. The Bo fight fell off. But I don't give a fuck about that. But sadly, dude, I'm sadly lost Cameron Simon versus Christian Rodriguez. That was a good fight, too. Yeah, UFC 290 took a lot of big hits. Cut Wonderboy. Dude, Wonderboy only wants to fight down. He's like the opposite of a rankings guy. He just wants to fight down against the least or the most winnable matchups. Against the least or the most winnable matchups. You trust that? No. What are you talking about? What's the deadline for Topology competition? I'm still thinking about it. Like Thursday or Friday. I would say Friday at max. I wanted to prefer to do Thursday, but Friday. I just want to make sure people who are entered. And we know who's in. Dude, you ought to join, dude. Just scrape together some quarters. You'll be all right. But like Friday. Friday's probably going to be the cutoff. Because I don't want, the thing I don't want is, I don't want people to then, like, win in Topology on Saturday and then say, oh, I meant to enter or something. Or I don't want any controversy is what I don't want. How many people are entered so far? There's more people that have committed that haven't paid yet. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people so far. And there's like 2 or 3 that's committed to doing it that just haven't paid up yet. I think the Broski's doing it. Derek's doing it. So there's 11. Star, he didn't get back to me, but he said he was doing it. I can't scroll all the way back and find the messages. So my guess is bare minimum, there would probably be like 12 people, maybe 13, but I think we probably might get to 15. I just got to see. So, yeah, but either way, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So there'll at least be, for first place, it'll at least be $50. It'll at least be $50 for first place. So, yeah, if you enter, there'll be officially 10. But more people, there's definitely at least 2 more people entering. And so, we'll probably just do first place gets it all. If we got enough, if we got 20 people who entered, that'd be what? 100, not 100, right? No, it'll be 100. So what we would probably do if we got 20 people to enter, we do like 75 first, 25 second. But if we only get like 10 or a couple over 10, we'll just do first place. Once I know for sure, I'll ask what you want to do. So, but it's up to you, man. No pressure. If you don't want to, you don't have to. No pressure. I just wanted to do, for me, it doesn't matter to me. I just wanted to do something fun for you guys. I thought it'd be cool to do it once in a while. So if people like it, we'll get the man to do it again. If not, it is what it is. We don't need to do it anymore. I think it'll be cool if we get like, dude, I was so glad I didn't win Topology last week because then I was like, then I'm definitely not going to win this week. I think it'll be cool one day when we get like, hold on. Anyway, I think it'll be cool one day if we do it and we have like 50 people in there. So first prize could get like 150. Second place could get like 100, something like that. Or 50. And then, I don't know. We would do like first, second, and third place. But what's cool is if multiple people tie this week, we just push it back to the next week. Unless we only have a 2-way tie. Then you guys can either battle it out or split it. Can you explain what people are donating money for and prizes? Dude, we're talking, it's something from the Discord. It's not, you got to be in the Discord to know. It's a competition we're doing on Topology. That's it. I don't know what the prize is yet. It depends how many people join, though. It's at least going to be 50. It might be 75. But it'll at least be 50. So, that's what it is, Jungle. So I think it's I think it's plenty worth it to join, because if you win, you turn $5 into 50. For me, it's just something fun. I just thought it was something fun, a fun idea, and I don't really have to track it. I just have to track who pays in and who doesn't. But yeah, my picks better hit, unlike last week. That is true. Yeah, you should be happy if you did bad last week. And make sure you pick your rounds and your method of victory too, because Topology does point system for that as well. Why is Gane considered a top MMA striker? His best win is a McDonald's Jenner and Tuivasa, and he is elevated off of losing to Ngannou on one knee and finishing Lewis, who isn't even ranked to my knowledge. Dude, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Maybe next week, if there's a lull in content, I need to do top 5 frauds in MMA. Top 5 frauds in the top 15 of the UFC. I don't know. That sounds too much. Because in my opinion, you got Gane, who's kind of a fraud. You have Ortega, who's kind of a fraud. You have Paulo Costa, who's kind of a fraud. You got Colby, who's kind of a fraud. Who else? Nobody in really lightweight. I already said Ortega. Got Marlon. I wouldn't probably go at Marlon too much. But there's quite a few guys who are just kind of somehow with their level of competition. Pena's a fraud. I don't know if she is. Just the division sucks ass. And she just is the least sucky, I guess. Dude almost got finished by Tuivasa too. Stipe as well. Dude, Gon's done nothing. Gon's resume sucks. Too many ranked frauds. And also, in my opinion, to be a fraud, that doesn't necessarily mean you're not skilled. What it means is you haven't necessarily proved your skill set, if that makes sense. Like, your resume's garbage is what I'm saying by you're a fraud. Because even if you looked good and you may have skills, we haven't seen it. Thoughts on Mark Raimondi? Dude looks like Wee Man, and he's a WWE nut hugger. And dude was a straight up clown. Regarding the what situation was that? Dude was a clown about something. Oh, about the Nate Diaz situation. Fraud equals rank squatter and inactivity. I mean, it can mean a lot of things. Let me check my Gmail real quick, bro. Yeah, I got it. I like how you I like your message, bro. I got it. Let me add you to the list real quick. All right, got that added. I've been trying to update the list as soon as people do it, because that way I don't want to, because it'll be too hard to keep track of. But yeah, I got it, bro. I got it. Wait a second, Jack. You know you sent 50, right? I'm clowning you. Did you go check? Ortega. Dude actually sent... You know, if you actually sent me like 50 or 500, I'd send it back to you, right? I checked a while back. Awesome sauce in the future. How do I get it to pop up on the YouTube chat? Well, PayPal you can't. On PayPal you can't. The reason you sent... I asked people to send it through PayPal is because PayPal only takes a little bit of it, like a tiny percentage, where YouTube takes 30%. So if you have to do it through YouTube, that's fine. Super chats, obviously, where you're just flat out donating, is fine. But if you send me 5 through YouTube, I'm just going to accept it as your entry fee. But the problem is YouTube takes like $2 of that, you know? So it's preferable to go through PayPal, especially for the competition, where you're not just straight up donating, you know? If that makes sense. I hope you understand what I'm saying. That one-eyed red-haired dude, ever you don't join the UFC, part of me wants to see him get flatlined. Agreed, and he did sign with the UFC. But he's not yet scheduled to fight. Yeah, it is dumb, but I do understand. I'm not going to complain about YouTube because they designed this platform. They have to make money off of it. So while it does suck, I understand. Yeah, share a bullet. But that's why I have the PayPal link. So if any of you guys, I know people send through Super Chat, that's fine, whatever. If anybody ever wants to donate through PayPal, there's always a link in the description. That's why I created that. Because some people also prefer to donate through PayPal. Why would you want to see share a bullet flatline? Because dude's a maniac. I remember recently, let me go shout this guy out real quick. Let me go shout. I never shouted this guy out on our channel. Hold on. I got to go find his comment. There was a guy a couple weeks ago, and I'm assuming this is who it was. Okay, Xavier. Shout out to Xavier from 2 weeks ago. He said, this guy does great analysis. I just donated $20. I've never done that for a YouTube content creator before. He sent me a $20 dono on PayPal. So appreciate you, Xavier. That was from a couple weeks ago. Thoughts on Zabit? It's sad. I mean, it's a big what if in MMA. Hey, I know you'll make a video on this, but is there any chance Gaethje beats Poirier? Yes, there is a chance. There's a chance. There's a chance. I don't know. I'm leaning Poirier right now, but there's a chance Gaethje gets it done. He can't control himself, needs a bit of humbling. Agreed. Thoughts on North Korea? Watched last night's stream. Sad. My first dono. I don't know. That doesn't really count as a dono, Jack. It doesn't, even though it technically is, it's not really a dono. You're just joining a competition, all right? I'm not making any money off of it. Shout out to Big Joe from South Africa. Appreciate you, my friend. Thoughts on Rodtang? Looks pretty good. Will you make a video on the Bo Nickel fight? Maybe if I have time. Maybe I'll throw it into one of my other prediction videos. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'm not sure. NKS, thank you for the $2 dono for the future college fund from a soy boyfriend. Thank you, NKS. Dude, you've been gone for a bit. You've been gone for a bit. Where you been at? That college fund's been drying up. I think Zabit did MMA just to survive and make money to get by, but now he doesn't have to. Dude, Zabit versus Yair is one of the most compelling fights that never happened. What's your favorite candy bar? I'm not a big candy person in general, but if I had to pick one, probably a Hershey bar. You know? But the Bo Nickel fight, I don't even know who his opponent is. Oh, I got to go make a pick on that, though. I just realized I don't have a pick on that. See, this is why I got to keep up on the Topology, because now I have one missing pick from Topology. What if this guy somehow upsets him? Wouldn't that be hilarious? So just so you guys know, I'm going to go post that in the Topology competition tab right now. Some of you already made your picks. Make sure you update for Bo Nickel, because your previous pick will be gone. Okay. There you go. I posted that in there. But thank you, NKS. Appreciate the dono, my friend. But in the future, Jack, if you want to donate through the chat, you click the little money icon here and click Super Chat. Been around, got a job at Wisconsin as a professor, so moving from D.C. to Wisconsin. Will still be back to see my kid and wife, though. So your kid and wife are still going to stay in D.C.? Bro, what the F do you even eat? Dude, I'm a weird eater. I eat majority chicken of some sort. I'm not big on sweets or anything like that. I drink water and eat steak, burgers, a lot, mainly chicken in general. Chicken sandwiches, buffalo wings. I'm trying to think. I'm just a big chicken guy. Chicken in general. Chicken fingers, chicken breast, steak. I do eat a little bit of candy, but only not really super often. Like usually if my grandmother might have some candy at her house or something when she went grocery shopping, she bought some candy, I might just grab a snack while I'm there. The opponent looks thick for middleweight. Bo just strikes me as a small, but I got... Dude, Bo, mark my words, Bo will eventually get exposed and go to welterweight. So... Joe, I had steak and lobster pasta today. That sounds mad good. Mac and cheese is another thing I like. Crab cakes is another thing I like. Shrimp is another thing I like. Yeah, but I'm trying to think. Everything I get everywhere is like chicken of some sort. Joey, how come you don't drink? Just never appealed to me. Never appealed to me. Never been a big fan. I've never drank. I've never smoked. Not a cigarette, not weed, not anything in my entire life. It's just, I'm not built like that. It's just not for me. Dude, this Woodburn guy has good takedown defense. The guy that fights Bell, I don't know. Dude might have to go with the plus 1,200 underdog. Dude, imagine you picked him by finish and you got it right. I got to look him up. What figurines are in your background? They're all autographed bobbleheads. Daniel Cormier, Jorge Masvidal, Mighty Mouse Johnson, Dustin Poirier, Nick Diaz. And then there's a Habib Nurmagomedov Funko. Thoughts on Pavlovich moving up to #1 ranked? I hope this means they cancel Jones-Stipe fight and go straight to Jones-Pavlovich. I don't think it means a whole lot, but I'm hoping as well. That's the fight that I want. And that's the fight that I've been calling for. That's the fight that I've been advocating for. Joey, how much people would you feed if you donated your body to tacos? I don't know. I think your mom would definitely probably eat my cock. Rest of my body, maybe 150 people, probably, depending on how much they eat. Is it true you're Wingstop's #1 fan? Dude, Wingstop is garbage. Is absolute garbage. Stipe's been awfully quiet. Yeah, he's too busy ignoring phone calls at the fire station. So, yeah. Woodburner's 5'8", so he's going to be hard to take down. I doubt it, but I would have to look up some tape on him. I'm going to have to look up some good old tape on him and see where it goes from there. And maybe I'll be picking him for an upset. He's 7-0. He's 7-0. But what level of competition is he? I'm going to have to ask. Apparently Chris Curtis is friends with him. I'm going to have to get the inside scoop from Chris Curtis. But, I mean, he's fighting a guy who's... the last guy he fought was 30-16. The guy before that, 17-18. So they're not bad opponents. Not good, but not bad. I'm going to have to get the scoop from Chris Curtis. Apparently he knows this guy. I talked to him. He said he knows him. Stipe only has one win over a current UFC fighter, Arlovsky, 7 years ago. What a fraud. Dude, I'm going to have to make a video on it. I've just been too busy. I've been too busy, and I still got prediction videos to do this week. Otherwise, I would make this video. And I think it would do very well. You know, top frauds in the UFC. Biggest frauds in the UFC. And just talk about the resumes, the certain resumes that are garbage. And how they haven't beaten anyone and they're being inactive. If you're squatting on your ranking, you're inactive, and you have 0 quality wins, I don't care what kind of respect you get. We're talking about the past. I mean, seriously, we're elevating you off fights from years ago. We're elevating you. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. You don't get to claim that you're a good fighter because you were winning fights against good fighters 10 years ago. 6 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever it may be. The Stipe disrespect is crazy. He's the GOAT heavyweight. He may very well be the GOAT heavyweight. Just 4 years ago, he was. You know, that doesn't make his skill set amazing right now. We don't know what it is because he hasn't fought. Dude, we should meet next time. I'm at DC. I'm finishing my dissertation, but once that's done, hell I'll be around often to see my kiddo. Next time I travel to DC, I'll hit you up. You follow me on IG? You follow me on IG or no? What if I meet up with you in DC, you just assassinate me? His resume may be very well good, but that doesn't change the fact he's inactive. And hasn't fought anyone good for years now. Just by default. Joey, let us know your updated pick for the Bo fight when you make it. Yeah, I'm going to have to like slip it into a video. Bare minimum, I'll be talking about it on Friday's stream. Is Ortega a fraud? Yes, Ortega is a fraud. Yeah, fighting is a perishable skill. No, I don't, but I will follow you on IG. Yeah, go follow me and I'll... Occasionally, I've gone there before. I've gone to DC before a couple times. Is that you that just followed me? Is it Laurent? Is that you? I think I just followed you back. I requested you. I think this is you. I'm assuming it's someone who followed me 30 seconds ago. If you guys want to go follow me on IG, at MMA Joey C, go follow me on IG. I'm trying to get my followers on IG up too. I want to get 1,000 before the end of the year. I'm at 400 almost. If you don't fight within a year, you should be booted from the rankings. Agreed. Ortega versus Allen next? Sure. Sure. I would like to see Allen beat the brakes off of Ortega. Michael Chiesa is another inactive fraud. Well, at least he has a fight coming up. Bo Nickel wins regardless. That's what I'm thinking. Probably first round sub. UFC has to offer their fighters 3 fights a year. Stipe's turning them down. That's not always true, though. The UFC, nobody can take them to court for not doing it. So it's not all the time they offer them 3 fights a year. So don't regurgitate Dana White's line. But there's no doubt in my mind they've been offering Stipe fights. So Stipe doesn't want to fight. He's just been... He does this every time. He's done this multiple times throughout his career. I think he's done. Ortega versus Bryan. Wait, Emmett. I think Emmett beats Ortega too. Honestly, at this point. What do you think of these top 3 best fights ever? Moreno versus Figgy 1, Luque versus Price 2, Jan Sandhagen. Jan Sandhagen is good. I don't think the other 2 belong on that list. Moreno Figgy 1, though, was really good. Who should Jones fight next if not Stipe? Sergey Pavlovich is the only fight to make. Do you watch the channel or not? Bro, do you watch the channel or not? It's up on the channel. It's up on the channel. So, if you haven't checked it out yet, if you don't know, now you know, as Dana White would say. DP versus Hooker and Whaley versus Joanna are my favorite fights of all time. DP versus Hooker is heavily overrated. Or underrated. I'm sorry, I said that completely wrong. Underrated. That's a great fight. DP versus Hooker sounds kind of funny, by the way. Whaley versus Joanna 1. Oh my God, that's one of the best fights of all time. Agreed. Hey Joe, which UFC is in the most in shambles right now? Welterweight's really a mess. Haven't heard anything about the top guys. Honestly, I think heavyweight is the most in shambles. John Jones is on the verge of retirement and still doesn't have a fight booked, even though he took 0 damage literally 4 months ago. He doesn't want to fight the number 1 contender in Pavlovich, it seems. The number 2 guy is an absolute fraud. The number 3 guy is the consensus heavyweight GOAT, but doesn't fight at all and is on his deathbed in terms of his career. Curtis Blades just keeps getting knocked out over and over again. Tom Aspinall's injured. Tai Tuivasa's a bum. Alexander Volkov's played out. Sergey Spivak is okay, but I mean, that's really all you can say. Jalton Almeida's making his way up the ranks, so that's a bright spot. Marcin Tabor. I mean, look at this top 10. Blagoy Ivanov is number 15 still. By God, Chris Dawkins at number 14. I'll be damned. They might keep John until UFC 300, maybe. I think heavyweight's the worst division right now. It's the most in shambles. Would you be hyped to see Pavlovich versus Jones? Yes. Yes. Oh, shoot, I'm late. Yeah, if you're late, you have to send a $10 dono when you arrive. Otherwise, you get banned from chat. I'm kidding. I like how honest you were about Tuivasa. His fans are so weird. You can go back and look at any time I've ever talked about Tuivasa. I said, dude's literally a fraud. Dude almost got KO'd by Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy would have beat him if Greg Hardy didn't make a mistake. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. I was dying when someone commented that. Yeah. You should use Nico Price fighting as an excuse to rewatch his fight with Luque, the one during 249. Truly amazing. I'll have to check it out. Sergey has the best chance to give John a run for his money. Agreed. That'd be a big fight. That'd be a massive fight. That'd be a huge, massive fight. Derek Lewis is ranked above Jolton. Is he really? No, he's not, dude. Jolton's number 9. Derek Lewis is number 11. Joey, give it 6 months and I'll save the heavyweight division. Okay. I'll count on you. Jones is just doing side quests. That's what it seems like. Jones was just checking the boxes. About right. Light heavyweight too. Yeah, light heavyweight isn't in a good spot either. Yuri's injured. Magomed Ankalaev's in witness protection. Jan Blachowicz is fighting Alex Pereira. Alexander Rakic is injured. Johnny Walker has no chin. Nikita Krylev's having a career resurgence. After that, the whole entire division's dead. Anthony Smith, dead body. Volkan Ozdemir, dead body. Paul Craig, dead body at middleweight now. Ryan Spann, dead body. Azamat Mirzakhanov, jury's out. Dominic Reyes, dead body. I mean, Dominic Reyes, the dead body of all deadest corpse I've ever seen. Khalil Roundtree, Jimmy Crute, dead body. Dustin Jacoby, boring, average skills. If you had to pick 3 best fights ever, what are you picking? Yuri Prohaska, Glover Teixeira is definitely up there. Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira 1. Weili Zhang Yuana 1. But Jones Gustafson's up there too. Pete Kane, Pete Stipe. Pete Kane probably beats Pete Stipe. Shit, you forgot Yuri Glover. 85,205 and heavyweights are still pretty dull at the moment. Okay, I don't know what that first number means, but all right. Alex P versus Izzy 1 was underrated, dude. That fight was amazing. That's probably my favorite fight of last year, honestly. I mean, it had everything you could want. A high-level battle. Like one guy starts pulling out ahead, the other guy knocks him out at the end. Heavyweight needs an active champion. I know. Heavyweight's garbage. It was super technical. Joey, I have faith in Hooker. Am I a fool? Yes. If you have faith in a Hooker, you are a fool. I think DC's everything wrong with the older generation. Encourage squatting politics. The Jim Miller thing, like, dude, Rich coming from DC, he has always second best, even with the belt. I don't even know what that means. The old generation. Jim Miller thing. The Jim Miller thing. Like, dude, Rich coming from DC. You got to be more specific. I don't understand. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with what goes on in DC, so I can't say. Did you answer me before when I said thoughts on my channel? I don't know. Let me take a look at your channel. Mr. MMA. You got a channel? Oh, you're one of these like clips channels, I see. I don't have thoughts on your channel. I don't think I've ever seen it. Yeah, I've never watched one of these. I'm looking right now if I've ever seen one. Nope. I mean, I think it's cool you guys do clips channels. That's pretty cool. You find funny moments. I know people always comment timestamps on some of my streams. On my streams. And, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. There you go. There's my best analysis. Anyway. Hot take: Jones and Gustafsson even as good on rewatch. Isn't as good on rewatch. I remember watching it and being so surprised anyone could even hurt Jones. Have you watched it recently? I have not watched it recently, but it's different when you're watching it live than rewatch. Rewatch is never as good as live because the anticipation carries the excitement, regardless of what's happening. What are Dan's chances on winning? 15 maybe percent. Got me lost, bud. Okay, I don't know what that means. Did you know Turner's 4-0 against Aussies, New Zealanders? He's about to be 5-0. Agreed. DC oversteps as commentator. Hold on. I'm so confused. Are we talking about DC the place or DC the commentator? Because this message is so confusing. I still don't even understand what it means. I'm looking back at it. I don't even know. DC oversteps as a commentator pretty often, but fighter, he was super respectable. Dude, DC, I mean, he is what he is. I mean, it is what it is. Would you copyright me if I posted one of your clips? No, I don't care. As long as you're not like blatantly editing something to try to make me look like I'm saying something I'm not. I mean, if you're just kind of messing around, having fun, I don't care. But yeah, and you're not like posting like full videos, which you're not going to, so it'd be pointless to do that. So do what you want. I saw something on your channel though when I was looking through it. It seems like you don't like my channel. I peeped a little something on there, but feel free. I love the Reaper, but I love the Reaper bit. I'd rather Dricus du Plessis win because I'm not interested in another Rob and Izzy rematch. Dude, I'm not interested in Dricus du Plessis. He has no chance to beat Izzy. So, Joe will start doing TikTok dances on... No, I hate TikTok. I don't even like short form content in general. Trayshawn Gore pulled out. I know. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. DC said Jim Miller should be in the Hall of Fame for his longevity alone because that is not an achievement. I'm paraphrasing bad test. But it was in bad taste. Who is DC to judge? He was always second best. Now, you've been growing on me. I just didn't like those thumbnails. Dude, you should have listened to the video then. You should just watch the video. But it doesn't matter, dude. I don't care. If you want to clip the channel, there's other people who have started little clips here and there. I don't care. Do what you will. I'm not going to try to ruin your channel. I'm a reasonable person here, okay? I'm a reasonable person. And I don't take nothing personally, so... But Twizzy Rich says the clip channels get no puss. Besides, I know there's got to be some funny moments on stream too that I forget about and then I never see again. So maybe I'll subscribe to you if I start seeing some funny clips. But I'm glad you let one grown man grow on you. Yeah, but DC, first off, DC's a clown. Second off, the whole Hall of Fame debate, I don't even care. It's literally a hallway in their like apex or some shit, like near the stairs. Dricus is a fraud. Agreed. Agreed 150%. 150%. I'm still dying though, dude. I went to the community tab and I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I seeing my shit? What I did, it was not even clickbait. I literally talked about it in the video. But it is what it is. I'll always speak. We've talked about this plenty of times. I'll always speak my mind. If people don't like it, they don't have to like it. You know, I'm open for debate. Joey, learn to do orange justice. I don't know what that means. Would you say Dricus has a chance to beat Rob or no chance at all? He has a chance, but it's only if Robert Whittaker slips on a banana peel. He has to slip on a banana peel. I think Dan pre-Poirier beats Turner. What do you think? Maybe. Dan pre-Poirier, I think Poirier took Dan's soul. Respect. Yeah, dude, it's fine. Do your worst. Have you ever had anyone do anything crazy in your Discord? No. Why do you ask? I forgot I had it on there, dude. I don't take anything personal. I'm serious. Fresh haircut and a trim just to pleasure all 80 of us tonight. The GOAT really went the extra mile. Yeah. Did you get a haircut? Yes, I did. By the way, did you watch Strickland skewer Izzy in the presser, revoke that man's black card, the first Chinese champion? I didn't watch his recent presser, if that's what you're asking. I've seen some clips of it. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, if people find it funny, I mean, that's good on them. I'm glad they find entertainment from it. I just really don't find it funny. Like, I don't find it offensive or anything. I just don't find it funny. I know people are going to, no matter what you say, people pick it apart. Oh, you're offended by this. You're offended by, like, I just don't find it funny. I've had a 17-minute video uploading for hours now. What is it, processing? Or is it actually uploading? And what's the 17-minute video of? James complains about having to boot someone out for racist stuff. I was wondering. No, I haven't seen anything crazy. We got a good group of, good community. We got a good group of grown men just pleasuring each other on the Discord on a daily basis. I'm just happy I'm growing on people. I'm just growing on people. One grown man growing onto other grown men. And, yeah. I'm sure there's plenty of people that have hate watched my channel before, and they've changed their mind. They've watched enough UFC underdogs in 2023. Oh, it's like a compilation or something. That sounds like a cool idea. James complains about. Okay, I already read that. What'd you say, Drakus? I already read that. Joey, 4th of July pleasure. You like to see it. Is your real name Joey? What do you think? Of course, my real name is Joey. What else did I miss? PS replacement Bo Nichols fight with Robbie Lawler's on the main card. They should, but they're not going to. I'm hearing the dude who's stepping in for Gore is pretty damn good himself. Comes from the same gym as Strickland and Curtis. Those guys have good takedown defense. Feel there might be an upset. I'm gonna have to ask Curtis. I'm gonna have to like give him a call or something, or get him on the channel. Talk about it. I don't even think pre-Poirier, Dan Hooker would have beaten Jalen. I think it would be much closer than I currently think. Joe, what did you say about message about Rob and Drakus? Rob would have to slip on a banana peel. I think MMA Johnny's warming up to the channel. Yeah, he probably is. Strickland got a case of foot in the mouth syndrome since he's a generally good looking dude and he's confident. This man, first off, did not say, yeah, he's a good-looking dude, talking about Sean Strickland. Yeah, he's a great-looking guy. He's a looker. I'm literally one of those people. Yeah, there's been people who have tried to troll my channel before, and then eventually became big fans. Or big supporters, let me say. I don't like to say the word fan. Jack, did you go to the bathroom? Was it with Connor or no? Was it a private restroom? Did you ask your barber for the Damon or Magny? I took him a picture of Neil Magny, and I said, give me the Neil Magny hairline. And then I showed him a picture of Damon Jackson, and I said, can you work like a hint of this into it as well? So it should be a little combo of both of them. Dude really said Strickland's a good-looking guy. Let me look up a picture of Sean Strickland right now. I got to see what this guy looks like. I don't even remember. Dude said, this dude's a real good-looking gentleman. I'm done. Dude saying, yeah, Strickland's a real looker, boys. He's a real looker. Yeah. I think Strickland could have found a job as a male model in another life. I think so. I think he could have been a male model in a different life. My name is Clayton Charles Guida. Yeah, I hang out with Clay Guida and the boys. Lamau, Joey's real name. Bo should find an easy sub win. I think Bo hurts him early and finds a sub in the first. We'll see. What's up, Joey? Checking in from Long Beach, Cali. Happy 4th. Fair enough. Happy to see you. Happy 4th to you as well, J-Dub. We need to lower the standard for what qualifies as good looking amongst most men. Okay. Fair enough. I know I don't typically look at other grown men and think about how attractive or non-attractive they are. I let women be the judge of that, okay? I let women be the judge of that. And I'm telling you right now, this beard right here, I can barely go out in public without getting hit on with this luscious, thick, black beard. I can barely go out in public with this thing. New next Bo's opponent looked like Braxton Smith. Both are lousy. I don't know. I have to watch some tape on him. Who's the biggest fraud in MMA of all time? Conor McGregor. Hot take. Conor McGregor's the biggest fraud in MMA. Dude was never that good, and they acted like he was the most world class ever. Like they acted like he was something mythical. Just got here. Wait, Adesanya fighting Khamzat. No, but it's a potential for 293. But I'm not typically looking at other grown men and saying, damn, he's a real looker. You know? But if I had to pick one, I'd definitely go Neil Magny. If I had to pick one, I'd go Neil Magny. I think he's just got, I mean, that hairline. I'm sure, I couldn't get a look at the shoes, but I'm sure they were phenomenal. My girlfriend went to the salon and asked her for the JJ Aldridge. Okay. I'm not even sure what she looks like. I can't even remember. Would you let Lizzo take a ride on Luscious Beard? I don't even know who that is. Is that somebody's nickname? I kind of wish I had Hulk Hogan's hairline. You might have it from what you've been telling me. From what you've been telling me, I think you might have it. Look, people say it, but talk about my hairline. I'm very happy with this hairline right here. This thick hair. The only reason I don't have hair like right here is because I'm a burn victim. Okay? Look, you can see. Look on my head. You can see all that stuff, all those like bumps and kind of stuff. That's not acne or anything. That's from when I was burned. Look, you can kind of see it. You can see a little bit like right. Hold on, I'm looking in the thing. It's like there's this coloration right here. See how it looks a different color? I don't know if you can tell. Look at it in the 4K videos if you can't tell in the stream, because the stream's lower quality. But I'm sure there's plenty of guys watching this stream right now like, damn, I wish I had that hairline. I wish I had that beard. So I demand an explanation on why you have a forehead. True. Your eyebrows are connected to your hairline? Is that you in your picture? Dude, you got a forehead too. You got a forehead and a half. Why haven't you uploaded any videos to your YouTube page, dude? Do you use Manscaped? No. No, I do not. They were cringe, dude. Upload one, unprivate one, and let me go watch one right now, dude. Unprivate one and let me go watch it. If you got one privated, I'm sure you private them. You didn't delete them, right? Dude, just do it. Who cares if they're cringe? I was a mini tape bro in my youth, luckily before dating existed. Oh, okay. How does wife feel about the jungle, Joey? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I did delete it long ago. Oh, so are you ever going to upload again? Is there anyone in here who's planning on having a YouTube channel? I'm curious. Thoughts on Ronda Rousey's UFC return? I don't believe it till I say it. The beautiful Baltimore beard. I wonder if I didn't tell anyone and I went to a UFC event, if anyone would recognize me there. They'd be like, look at that sexy black beard. I know who that is. I'm not going to lie. The right side of your hairline is creeping back further than Melissa Gatto. My right or your right? Because this has been the same. Look, this has been the same hairline. Go watch my original video where I have long hair. It's the same hairline. My hair is just extremely short now. Look how short it is. I like how we spend so much time talking about hairlines. Sometimes I think about it, and I'm like, I got to stop talking shit about hairlines, because one day my hairline's really going to start going way back. And I'll be like, damn it, Neil, the curse of Neil Magny's got me. I'm be honest, you know why I don't care about talking about hairlines? Because I've always wanted to shave my head bald. And if my hairline starts disappearing, then I can easily just shave my hair bald. So, yeah. It already has. Yeah, I like to think I have the Damon Jackson or the Neil Magny. Why do you have a check mark next to your name? Does that mean you have a channel? Let me go look. Cool Fire Gaming. Looks like you make like Lego gaming videos. You got a lot of subscribers. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Congrats on the success. You just popped in and saw the hairline. Damon Jackson's hairline versus MMA Joey's hairline. Look, I know there's plenty of guys right now that are watching this channel and like, damn, I wish I had that hairline. I wish I had that hairline. That's a beautiful hairline right there. That's thick. Look how thick that hair is. Look how thick that hair. Look how thick that beard is. Look how thick. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look how thick that is. Let me stop. Look how thick that is. So I'm proud. I'm proud. But I'd shave my head bald in a heartbeat. I've been wanting to shave my head bald forever. Now that doesn't necessarily mean I'm hoping to, but it's just so much better with shorter hair. That's why I've started. If you go back on my channel, I had crazy long hair because I just like I don't want to cut it. I don't want to cut it too short. And then I told this story the other day. Then I accidentally cut it too short, and I said, you know what? This feels so good. This feels like freedom. So, you like that chest hair? I did show the chest hair off. What's next? The luscious vid. You want it? Joe, when you get close to your mic, the air starts blowing out of my speakers. Oh, does it now? You like this beard? You like this thick, black beard? So, Joey thinks way too much of himself. Do I? Do I now? Look, the last thing I care, to be honest, I'm going to be completely honest. The last thing I care about is what another group of grown men think about my looks. Think about my looks. You know what I should do now I see this message? I should just shave this. I should just shave this right now. You know what I should do? I should shave my hair bald and just get the little C right here. But the reason I don't want to do that is I'd be terrified it wouldn't grow back. If I knew for sure it would grow back, I would shave this completely off and just leave the little C. Just for lulz. Just for lulz. But I'd be scared it wouldn't grow back. Dude popped in just to talk shit about the hairline. That's funny. Cool Fire Gaming. Shout out my boy, MMA Joe. You watch Cool Fire Gaming? He has a lot of subs, I see. Which is pretty crazy. He got a check mark next to his name, which I guess that's why. Views could be better, but they're not great, but they're good. Let's see most popular. Dude used to get crazy views 2 years ago, 2.9, 2.5. What happened? Like, I'm not saying anything bad, but the millions of views years ago, what took it down in terms of views? Shave it. Check Discord. Okay, hold on, let me check. Jack's just taking pictures. Billy's, yours hairline don't look that bad, bro. You were acting like it looked worse than that. The real question is, why are you taking selfies like this, bro? Why are you taking selfies like this? But these doesn't look that bad. You look like you got pretty long hair. But yours goes back in the center too, I see. So yours is like mine, but all the way back. Like I got the little nice Dominic Reyes piece in the middle. There you go. Dude, oh no. Okay. The nature of the business. I didn't know if there was something that changed in the gaming world. But that's pretty cool, dude. Congrats on the success. Can't say nothing bad about the beard. That hairline's avoiding your forehead like child support. Okay. Whatever you want to say. It sounds like you must be self-conscious about your hairline. Joey, do the Dr. Phil hairstyle? I would, dude. If I knew for sure it would grow back, I would do it. I'm thinking about starting to cut it a little bit shorter. Like, you'll notice it, but a little bit shorter. My hair is made of 99% hair. I want to see one of these videos, bro. I want to see one of these videos, and there's no videos here. Does Cool Fire go on video? Nah, it doesn't seem like it. I clicked on it. Doesn't seem like he goes on air. He just posts gameplay. I think they're gone. Joey's mad sus. On a diff account. Will Adams, thank you for the 2 months of membership. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you, Will. Gang, gang, gang. Happy to see you, Will. Would you bet to paint your hair like one from Shootbox? No, I'm not dyeing my hair, dude. I'm not dyeing my hair ever. I'm not dyeing my hair. I'm not growing a mohawk or shaving into a mohawk or anything weird like that. Prime Conor versus Prime Masvidal 170. Who you got? Prime Masvidal. Prime Masvidal. Will, are you still joining the Topology thing? I think you were another one that said you were going to join. Are you still doing the Topology thing? I'm trying to corral everyone because I don't want everyone on Friday to... I don't want everyone on Friday to be like, oh, I want to join now. I want to join now. But let me know. Shave the head on stream? Nah. I'm not for sale in that capacity. Hey, look, there's plenty of other MMA YouTubers that don't even show you their face. They just show pictures. Okay? So, then there's plenty of MMA YouTubers that don't even show their hairline. They hide behind a hat. You won't ever see me hide behind a hat. I feel like I've seen so many different MMA YouTubers hiding with hats on. Is that like a trend? I feel like I've seen that quite a few times. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's a couple. Like Guru with the beanie. Who else? Who else does hats? Experts does hats. There's a few of them that I've seen that does hats. I've been in the Topology group for a month now. I know, but are you joining the competition? I know you're in the Topology group. Are you joining the competition, though? We have a tab in Discord, Topology competition. If you want to join it, send 5 on PayPal, preferably. But all the information is in the Topology section of the Discord. So, fight picks. Who's fight picks? Guys, if you know any YouTubers, MMA YouTubers that wear hats, let me know. I'm going to look them up real quick. I got to see if I recognize them. My eye itches. I'm 17 and my hairline is fine, but I'm terrified of it receding one day. I find a huge difference between how good I look with my long hair or with my short hair. Dude, that is kind of scary. I've never really thought of it like that. But yeah, that is wild. Look up things you can do good to keep a good hairline. We want pics. Never heard of them. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Dude, why are all these grown men hiding their hairlines? I guess it's just self-consciousness. See, I'm not worried about it because the only person I care is about women. And there's only 3% of women watching the channel. Ugh. Just hiding behind I see it. Hiding behind a hat. Dude, that's crazy wild. There's so many guys. I mean, I guess it is a thing. We make jokes about hairlines all the times. Mexican martial arts. Let me take a look. I feel like I noticed it when I was watching there was a compilation for UFC 287. And it was all people's reactions, and I see mad hats in that. Yeah, I see that. Dude's hiding. I mean, I don't know if they're hiding their hairlines or they're just wearing a hat for some reason. Let me grow your Twitter. How? Compilation, yeah. Those are the things you search up in your spare time, Jack. My buddy went bald at 15. It ruined his life. Dude, that sucks. That sucks ass. Jeremiah, you can save it. What are we talking about, Jeremiah? I'm 17. My hairline is terrible shaven as soon as my beard fills in. 17 isn't a grown man, no offense. I'm worried there won't be any Mexican champions by the end of the year. It's very possible. Do you ever get that you look like Damon Jackson? I get it all the time. That's exactly what I'm going for. Do you put a filter on my hair? I could grow my hair out like that. I'll retweet you with a bunch of my friends. You should at least grow about 1 to 2K within the month. Dude, I don't want it to be fake followers, though, bro. I don't want it to be fake followers. If they're not actually reading the shit, I don't want them. If they're reading it, that's fine. But if they're not reading it, I don't want it. Because if they're fake, it doesn't matter. Get the Dan Hardy 2011 cut? No. Why is GSP embarrassing himself with training with billionaires? I have no idea. Thoughts on Guru saying he hasn't left the house in 3 years? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Damon Jackson versus Neil Magny for Battle of the Hairline. Dude, what's crazy is Damon Jackson's at 45. Which is crazy, to be quite honest. Which is absolutely insane. Best Alistair Overeem fights? I'm going to be honest, what's crazy is there hasn't really been any like really good Alistair Overeem fights. I'm sure there were some in Pride, but I haven't seen a lot of them, that not enough that I remember. But like you go through his UFC fights, the best fight he had would last at 1 round against Stipe Miocic for the title back in 2016. You know? All the other fights were Travis Brown. The Antonio Bigfoot Silva was pretty good. Bigfoot Silva was losing the majority of the fight and then came back and won. But is that really a great fight? I don't know. None of his UFC fights ever lived up to it. When he beat Brock. Well, that's his best performance. Just saying you 5 for the Topology. Let me know if you got it. Let me take a look. Yes, I did, my friend. Let me go put you on my document real quick. Let me go put you on my documents. Boom. Done, my friend. Done. And I'll check. I'm going to check vigorously on Friday and Saturday to make sure everyone made their picks. No, it won't be fake followers. Only people that like content will follow you. I can't guarantee your followers. Your content will track followers. I give exposure to more eyeballs. Okay, fair enough. I appreciate it. Nonetheless, do it. As long as it's all legit. I don't want any fake shit. But I tweet out thoughts all the time, so feel free to retweet them. And that'll be pretty cool. Appreciate you, my friend. So now we officially have who've paid in. We still have other people who've committed who haven't paid in yet. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My guess is we'll get to the 15. We'll get to the 15 mark. Guru says he's been able to survive by eating blueberry, banana, and mayo milkshakes. Or mayo shakes. And before I'm joking, I'm not. Okay. Cool. I'm glad he's surviving. Call me absolutely crazy, but I'm switching my pick to Dreykus via third round TK. Hey, make as many bad picks as you want. I'm trying to win the Topology. These mods are slacking. What did we miss? What did I miss? There's something funny about you zooming in on Kevin Lee's dead body in your guts. Hey, I'm glad you noticed that. I'm glad somebody saw that. I'm happy you saw that, bro. I took an extra 10 seconds to do that for you. And nobody even mentioned it. Thank you. Will Jesse on Fire ever criticize a fighter in his life for just brown nose? I have no idea. I don't watch his content. Thoughts on Rose? Clown. Nothing. They just ain't the same. They just ain't here in the stream. Jack desperately wants that wrench. He's going to tell all his friends about it. He's going to tell all his friends about it. I got to make some mod rules. And then I'm going to think about it, Jack. I'm going to think about it. But I know what you mean, dude. Fries is slacking. I think Fries is turning on the channel secretly. He's like, nah, I don't like the channel no more. I'm not a fan. This channel's full of absolute clowns. Okay, me personally, I would never beg another man to wrench me on live. Yeah, Jeremiah would never do it on live. He just messages me on Discord and asks me about it. I'm just going to take away everyone's mod privileges. Joe, what was your favorite lunch in school? I didn't really have one. I'm going to be honest. I didn't eat a lot of school lunch. I just take like a peanut butter sandwich or I would eat nothing. Joe, I'm taking Menifeel. I can't trust Crute chin or cardio. Dude, I flipped back and forth. I may have made a wrong pick, dude. Sometimes I think that I picked Crute and I regret it a little bit. Are you a Lunchable kind of guy? No, absolutely not. How good is Paddy Pimblett? He's an absolute bomb. Doesn't even belong in the UFC. Matt, why does UFC want Bo to fight black guys so much? Thank you for the 3 months of membership. I don't know. Do they? Is that confirmed, I guess? I don't know. Maybe that's just what they want. For whatever reason. I don't know if they're making a conscious effort at that. But astute observation, I guess. Paddy will be champ one day. Yeah, right. Absolutely not. No way, shape, or form. Paddy's literally a bum. Paddy's literally one step away from like CM Punk. Literally one step away from CM Punk. Basically. Can't believe it's 1:30. I gotta go to sleep soon. I'm tired as hell. All right, Bo's next opponent will be Abdul Razak Al Hassan. If you bought a Paddy wig, Joey, I would unsub and revoke my membership. Okay. Anybody that buys a Paddy wig is an embarrassment. Joey, be right back. I'm gonna go record some fireworks. You're a clown. Paddy versus Ilya not happening as a Crime Does fan. I want to see a dead body on camp. Dude, Ilya would have wrecked him. Trayshawn Gore's nuts are safe this Saturday? Exactly. So next Bo's opponent would be Cannonier, then Izzy? No. I'll give you my best guess next week who I think Bo's next opponent will be if he wins. Joey, don't sleep. My pleasure has not been completed. Big pause. Are you excited for Wonderboy versus Pereira? No. I think Wonderboy easily beats him. I think Wonderboy's way better than him. I could be wrong, though. I was wrong about Grant Dawson. Dude, Grant Dawson is the worst, one of the worst picks I've ever made to pick against him. I can't believe that he's that good, and I didn't realize it. I never thought he was that good. Dude, he's having competitive fights with Jarrett Gordon. How good is Jarrett Gordon? Who will be the man to stop and expose Bo Nickel? I'm not sure yet. Thoughts on Dan Hooker? I think he's on the decline. I think he's on the Tony Ferguson train. Paddy versus Ngannou, the match we all want to see. Yeah. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Just how good is Mark Madsen? That is true. Dude, I like Grant Dawson's possibilities to become a champ. I'm be honest, dude. What he did against Demir was very impressive. And on top of that, Grant Dawson has a skill set that matches up very well with Islam Makhachev. That matches up very good with Islam Makhachev. I'm going to be honest. Yeah, honestly, if I have to pick one person in the top 10, if you told me one person in the top 10 guaranteed to beat Islam Makhachev, I'm going Grant Dawson. That's how much respect I gained for him. I know Demir is a little bit overhyped in general by hardcores, but what he did out there was a massive display of dominance that Arman Saryukian couldn't even perform. Thoughts on Renat? Who would you like him to fight next? Who would I like to see Renat fight next? I'm be honest, dude. He's probably going to end up getting a dead corpse of Neil Magny. I'm be honest. He's at welterweight, right? Yeah, Kevin Lee fought at welterweight. He's at welterweight. Brian Battle's at welterweight. For some reason, I thought for a second, he ain't lightweight, is he? I think he's going to end up feasting on the corpse of Neil Magny. He's going to have the leftovers of Neil Magny's corpse. Poor Neil Magny and his hairline. If Grant Dawson is this good, he had a close fight with Jarrett Gordon. Can we not logically say that Paddy's a good fighter because he dominated Gordon? No, Paddy did not have a close fight with Jarrett Gordon. He lost pretty clearly. I believe Dawson can beat Gamrot. Agreed. I pick Arman to do it in half from now. And a half from now? What does that mean? Did you see Costa's tweet about an ugly fighter in both of them? I did not. I did not, Mr. Dom. Mr. Dom with the profile pic of me as well. Grant dominated Demir in the North-South. Dude, put him in the half Nelson or full Nelson. Dude, put him in the full Nelson. What an embarrassment that was. If I was Demir, I'd retire. A grown man just put me in the full Nelson on live TV in front of a pretty big audience. Who wins, Dawson or Moicano? Dawson would dominate Moicano badly. In what round does Jalen Turner finish the hooker? Probably first round. Just killed a... Ooh, my night's going good. You gave me a nice little edit. Oh, God. Oh, good. From 1 hour ago? You better hope nobody copyright strikes you. You put a bunch of people at the beginning? Well, what's up with the random assortment of people? What about it? What about it? You know, someone ought to... You know how James compiles fighter predictions? Someone should be compiling the main MMA channel predictions and tallying them up. But put clips of their predictions in the video, like a compilation where you have all the notable MMA personalities and do a compilation. Turn on the volume. It's people who are picking Moreno. I'll check it out after the stream. I'll listen to it after the stream. I assumed it was something like that. I'm thinking of doing that, claiming that. I mean, sure. And tally it up. basically do what James does for fighters, but do it for the notable MMA content creators. Don't do it for no bums that have like 10 subscribers. You know, do it for the notable ones. You don't want the videos to be too long, less than about 10 minutes or less. And then you tag them all as well, and then just see how it turns out. I don't know. I know you're taking different directions with your channel and whatnot. So it's just people picking Moreno. Okay. No, that's not right. Boom. Change it there. Oh, my goodness. I'm assuming it's just my pick. Let me go back. Where was I at? Okay. Let me take a quick listen. Where the hell is this stuck on? There you go. So you're just making one of those. I like how you start off by saying you hate him. That kind of devalues your opinion. It's almost like you're picking against him because you hate him. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just realized you say Brandon Moreno is going to get dominated. Good morning from Germany. I'm hoping for Deshaun for this win. I don't know who that is, but all right. How about ranking video top MMA gyms by tier? Dude, I don't think I'm doing tier list. I feel like that's kind of corny. Islam or listen to Islam. Keep your belt. Mystic chase. I can't even read all that. Yeah, just stuck in my house, but thank God got it out. Yeah, I actually have pest control come to my house once every 3 months just to spray, just in case. And I don't really see any bugs in my house ever. Thoughts on Islam Charles too? I think Islam gets it done again, unfortunately. It's a shame Gore pulled out. Really wanted to see him fight Bo. There's a couple fights that are super disappointing now. Bo versus Tresean Gore. Cameron Simon versus Christian Rodriguez was a banger. And also, of course, Jack Della Maddalena versus Sean Brady. Really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Sucks. Ass. But yeah, that's just the way it is. Do you think Chandler's still thinking about Conor? Oh, yeah. He's pleasuring himself right now thinking about Conor. I think that he is. He's just in a public restroom right now, just having at himself. That's a really weird thing to say. What did I say? The way Chandler's holding on for Conor fight is, I just think he needs created a new species of invertebrate. Dude, he's so desperate for that fight. He's so desperate for that fight. Armin versus Islam Part 2 would be fire. I would like to see it. That'd be a fun matchup. Do you think it's possible for Conor to avoid USADA testing pool similar to when Brock returned? It's possible. But, dude, it's going to be a really bad look if the UFC does that. It's going to be a really bad look if the UFC does that. But it's possible. It wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me if the UFC says, well, he's been in the pool. He just hasn't been tested lately. Which is craziness. In some likely world, all the Aussies win. Well, who's all the Aussies? Jack Della Maddalena. He's going to win. Volk's probably going to win. I don't know who else. Dan Hooker's not going to win, but maybe. Chandler going to tell his grandkids, let me tell you about the time I almost fought Conor McGregor. Here's the thing, the way Chandler is holding on, it's a lesson in emasculation. Dude, it's embarrassing. I'm going to laugh if Conor ends up not fighting him, which I don't think he's going to, but it might happen like next year, spring of next year or something. Is the one UFC fighter who lost to GM3, Muradov, overrated? I wouldn't say necessarily overrated. I don't feel like a lot of people are hyping him up, so I wouldn't say overrated. Whitaker as well. I forgot. Ross, Hooker, all Aussies. You're right. I'm forgetting about fights. Ross may win. People are underrating him. Neither guy is particularly good. Hooker has a small percentage chance of winning. Whitaker should definitely win. What's your favorite and least favorite weight class right now? Favorite weight class is probably bantamweight or lightweight. Least favorite is heavyweight or light heavyweight, honestly. Yeah. Is Rybovics a safe pick? No. I think he gets it done. When I was watching tape, I was pretty confident that he gets it done. I think he's the better striker. I think he has better power. But he can be out-grappled, and I don't know. There's not a lot of tape on Kirk, but Kirk doesn't like to grapple. I mean, he doesn't really like to grapple. He just likes to kick. He doesn't throw a whole lot of combinations. So I think Rybovics wins, but I wouldn't call him safe by any means. Heavyweight brings me pleasure, especially Blagoy. Okay. Connor, you'll do as you're told. Chandler, why, thank you, good sir. May I have another? Exactly. I don't get the hate for Islam and Habib. All of them have either all finishes or exciting fights in their last three. Islam is a top striker and top wrestler. Habib gets flawless finishes. Where's this from? I don't know. You tell me. You pick out some of those same people's favorite fighters and you compare and contrast them and you tell me what's the difference. I've gone through this countless times. There's a multitude of reasons, but you tell me the difference in them. You pick out those same people's favorite fighters. Let's do Conor versus Romanov at heavyweight. Yeah, that sounds like an absolute master class performance by both of them. I can't believe after this weekend's card, we're going to have to suffer from home Silva card and with Halt Harris. Look, I'm going to be honest. If I didn't have a channel, I'd skip that card entirely. I'm really disgusted I have to make a prediction video for it that nobody's going to watch either. Which really actually hurts my soul. It really actually hurts my soul to make a prediction video for that card. It better get over 1,000 views or I'm going to be heated. It's just such a bad card, bro. I wish they just skipped a week. I wish they skipped a week. I got to go through all these fights. 14 fights. Ew. Chelsea Chandler, Norma Dumont. Ew. Carl Deaton III versus Alex Munoz. Gennaro Valdez versus Evan Elder. Estela Nunez versus Victoria Dudakova. Austin Lingo versus Melesiquel Costa. Melsik Bagdasarian versus Tucker Lutz. At least that's an easy one to pick, I feel. That sucks having to make a prediction video for that. Won't be watching that one, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. Dagestani haters are funny. They're still mad over that Volk fight. Yeah, they're pissed. Habib put people to sleep or in pain and had to tap. Hooker never tapped anyone, and Bobby Green's stoppage was a bit early. Okay. Like, Islam is a legit funny dude. This BMF belt is for bums. I nearly spit out. Dude, I don't get all the hate. It's crazy. I would personally skip over the July 15th card and work a lot of other videos. As a side note, I'm thinking about making my first video preview of 290. Do it. Do it now. Because you need a couple days to pick up any views. Do it, you puss. But, I've made a prediction video for every single main event since I started the channel. And I'm definitely not doing a full breakdown and prediction of just the main event alone. That's a garbage fight, so I got to do the full card. Joey, more exciting fight that you can remember at last 1 year ago. I can remember Barnett's comeback to Collier. My favorite fight from a year ago is Glover versus Yuri. NHL Finals got 2 million views. Power Slap got 90 million. There's levels to this game. Can't wait till the 1 hour. I should just do like a 3-hour breakdown of Home versus Silva. Just to troll all you guys. Like dig deep into the stats. Break down nuances of their previous performances. Slow-mos, stills. I don't know what just happened here. Hopefully everything's good. I don't know. It just said it disconnected for a second. All right, let's look at Holly Holm's striking percentage. But yeah, dude, Dustin, I wouldn't shock me if Dustin out-grapples Justin. Honestly. Justin has no BJJ at all. For sure. It's crazy how bad his BJJ is. Anyway, guys. It's damn near 2 a.m. It's damn near 2 a.m. I'm probably going to go. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I've shown up. I've pleasured you guys for minutes on end, for hours on end. At this point, 2 hours in. Love your content. Thank you, Artem. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kind words. Wonder Boy should be on the main over Holland and 291. Agreed. Can you do a 30-minute video on Norma Dumont versus Chelsea Chandler? How the winner will be champion of the division? Yeah, I'll have to work it out. First stream, enjoyed it. Thank you, Jose. How'd you find the channel? Hope you had a great 4th and chat as well. Great stream. Appreciate you. Gonna leave on all 80 of us. I'm surprised. How is there 80 people here at 2 a.m.? That's actually shocking to me. I'm actually shocked by that. What do you guys think? Should I go 3 hours? Should I go a hard 3? I'm kidding. I'm very much kidding. Just exit out of some of these tabs I got open. Got like 75 tabs open. It's actually only 11 for me. Fair enough. That is very true. I bet you there's nobody else. There can't be anyone else MMA related. Let's search UFC 290. Let's filter by live. No, not really. There's really all the... It's all like rest and relaxation bullshit. How is that even possible? Whoa, big pause. Why can't they do a 6-fight main card? I probably has to do with timing. I don't know. You blue balled me. Look, somebody sends 50. I'll go 3 hours. I'll do that. Look, I don't want to, but I'll do it. So Twizzy Rich, there you go. Or you guys can all band together. You guys can all band together and do it. I don't necessarily want to do it, but I will. I will. I'll pay for my pay-per-view on Saturday with it. So there you go, Twizzy. I'll give you 5 minutes to come up with the money. I'm kidding. I can't wait for a reaction when Dreykus makes it look easy. That'd be crazy. Thoughts on Conor calling True Jordy a burn victim? I don't even know what that means. What are your dream championship fights for next year? I can't think of them right now. I can't think of them right now, to be honest. Islam Makhachev, Grant Dawson. Fuck me. I hate you. I hate you, you bitch. You bitch. I fucking hate you. Damn, dude, that was petty. Bro really did me dirty. Bro really did me real dirty. Well, we're going to have fun for the next hour, boys. Hey, well, wait a second. Never mind. You're right, At. We're 1 cent short. We're 1 cent short. We're 1 cent short. Oh, man, it's been a great stream, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. I'm done. No, that's only I've only see $49.99, dude. Dude came up 1 cent short. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can accept that. Someone's gonna have to match you now. Will you pick Jones regardless of his opponent is? Most likely. 1 cent short. I'm dying if you really ended the stream. I was tempted to, but then I'd feel like a piece of shit. But thank you, Twizzy Rich, for the $49.99. Thank you for the $4.99. I greatly appreciate you. The $49.99 was an excellent contribution to the channel. If anybody else wants to cover the 1 cent, feel free to. And you get another hour and 10 minutes. If anybody else wants to cover the 1 cent. I was trying to send you money, but I forgot my iCloud password. You better reset it, Artem. I'm kidding. Asking you shall receive. When I seen that shit pop up, I'm like, this clown did really not just do that. I really thought Bonfim was going to make it to the top 5. Dude, I told you, people. I said it in my prediction video. People were overrating him because he got a win over Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney ain't that good. Twizzy for the win. Twizzy pushed us to the... No. Look at Freddy coming in. I've never even seen this man's name in the chat ever. He's like, I'm forcing this man. Ain't seen Twizzy in a minute. Gabe Klein, thank you for the $1.99. Freddy, thank you for the 99 cents. Thank you for the $49.99. Twizzy Rich. Bro said easy work. Twizzy Rich said, I'm Twizzy Rich. That's funny, dude. Now we got an hour and 10 minutes to spend together. It's going to be 3 a.m. That's a $49.99 bomb. That is very true. We're going to 3 hours now, boys. You guys just want to shower me with revenue? What a group of people we got here. Just grown men. I mean, think about it. Twizzy Rich, he usually spends a lot more money than $50 to get another grown man to pleasure him for an hour and 10 minutes. He usually spends a lot more. So for him, that's a bargain. What card is better, 290 or 291? For me, overall, 291 is better, but 290 has the top 2 fights are better. So I would say 290 just because the top two fights. If that makes sense. Like, overall aesthetics and quality in terms of the full thing, 291. But for me, I think the 2 title fights at top 290 outweigh the quality of 291. I got you. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate you. Thank you, Gabe. I appreciate you as well. Well, we got an hour and 10 of more to stream. I should have made it 100. I should have definitely made it 100. I like my men expensive. Big pause. If anybody else wants to send any other donos while we're here up until 3 a.m., just pleasuring you guys, feel free. This is the cheapest you're going to get a grown man that has this type of looks. I mean, this is a solid 9 out of 10 grown man right here. Solid 9 out of 10, all right? To pleasure you for this amount of money, pretty cheap if you ask me. Shavkat versus Khamzat, who do you have? I would take Khamzat right now. But that'd be a banger of a fight. I mean, I'm fantasizing about Shavkat versus Khamzat. I mean, I'm fantasizing about those 2 grown men, half naked, just going at it. Big pause. Shavkat versus Khamzat would be absolutely amazing. And that should be a main event of a pay-per-view. Now that Guram is coming off a loss, Trevor Peek next. Dude, Guram would destroy, absolutely destroy Trevor Peek. Trevor Peek doesn't even belong in the UFC. I know the hillbillies don't want to hear that, but no. You're hilarious. Thank you. I love you for this. No homo. I'm done. The dude said no homo at the end. You're hilarious. Thank you. I'll take it. If I dropped 500, I would not. But would you go 4 hours? Absolute 4 hours? I thought you were going to say 40 hours for a second. Yeah, I'd go 4 hours for a 500 bomb. For 500 bomb, I'll go to 4. I'll go 2 more hours on the stream. That's worth it. That's where, even though I'll be dead tomorrow, I got stuff to do tomorrow. Joey, I'm paying $49.99. I ain't no slouch. Jack said when he gets a job, he's gonna be the top donator on the channel. You hate Trevor Peek? I like Trevor Peek. He's not UFC caliber. Okay. Jim Miller versus Matt Brown for UFC 300. I think that makes a lot of sense. I'll give you for 500. I'll give you 3 of your teeth. Yeah, you probably only got 3 left. Yeah, Jack. When Jack gets a job, Jack's gonna be slinging out donos left and right. Jack's gonna be a long-time supporter. I can already tell. Jack, how long are you gonna be here for? Does Kyle Nelson beat Guram? Probably not, but maybe. I would say no. Tori will always be top dog. You never know. You never know. Tori's been gone for a little bit. He's still watching, but he's been missing the streams. But he's busy, I'm assuming. Fiziev versus Sarukian. I love that matchup. I'd pick Sarukian probably. Lawler deserves on the stream or on the channel in general. Both answered till the end. Jack's going to grow up one day. He's not going to like the channel anymore. He's going to grow up. And he's going to be like, nah, I don't fuck with this dude anymore. I'm a grown man now. I was a young buck. I don't fuck with this clown no more. He's just a fucking clown and a half. Who does Fiziev fight next? I want to see Fiziev Gamrot, which is funny because Skywalker's talking about it next. I'm going to say Fiziev Gamrot happens, but I'm not sure. Jack's dancing with it in his... Whoa. I don't even know what that's about. Poirier will lose because of the altitude. Gaethje trains at elevation. We'll see. Gaethje has no grappling, bro. Gaethje's got no grappling. At all. You think Pavlovich is legit? I think Pavlovich is good. I think he's legit. I still think his grappling isn't great, but I don't know. We haven't really seen it tested because heavyweight's garbage. Can Kakramanov beat Davalishvili? I think it's possible, dude. That's how good Kakramanov is. Sedyukab Kakramanov. What happened with the new gen of lightweights? They all shit the bed. They all shit the bed. Gamrot shit the bed. Fiziev shit the bed. Guram shit in the bed. Demir shit the bed. Who would have thought Grant Dawson's our only new breed of lightweight that can make it up the ranks? Even though he's too busy calling out Tony Ferguson like a fucking clown. So Jeremiah, are you still here, bro? Seems like you disappeared. What happened with the... Okay, I read that. I think Jamal Hill KOs Ant. It's possible. John might do Sergey the same way he did Gone. Yeah, I'd definitely pick John. I definitely pick John. And I think he'd make it look easy, too. But I think that's more compelling than the dead body of Stipe Miocic coming fresh from the fire department. An average blue belt could possibly sub Gaethje with ease. Dude, Gaethje's got... I don't even know if Gaethje trains jiu-jitsu. I don't know if Gaethje trains jiu-jitsu at all. Like, is he training? Does he have a jiu-jitsu coach? Maybe it's the same guy. Maybe there's a guy who also trains Juliana Peña striking. He's training Justin Gaethje's jiu-jitsu. I think that's probably what's going on there. I think that's probably what's going on here. Lamau had the dead bodies. Yeah. It's funny. I swear, if that starts catching on in the MMA community, I started that. I never heard anyone refer to anyone as a dead corpse, a dead body. I started saying that over the last 2 years. So if it starts catching on, I started Colby and witness protection too. I take full credit for that. No, I never heard a single person say that. I see it everywhere now. I think Jamal Hill KOs Ant. It's very possible. I'm saying that now. Yeah, the dead corpse. I said the dead corpse, the dead body. Gaethje was training jiu-jitsu on episode 3 of his channel. He posted fight camp vlogs. It was pretty dope. Dude's training jiu-jitsu. Who's got worse cardio, Amir Khani or Abus? A boost is worse than Amirkhani in terms of cardio. It's crazy because I was watching that first round. I liked my boost pick. I got witness protection from you. I can't lie. I know, dude. I never heard a soul say that ever, and now I see it everywhere, or I did see it everywhere when people were referring to Colby. It's funny how that shit can spread, though. That shit can spread around. Let's see what the poll on my community tab is up to. Damn. 75% taking Alexander Volkanovski. That's wild. Damn, it's been 3 weeks since we hit 10K. It's been 3 weeks since we hit 10K. If there's anybody watching this stream right now who's not subscribed, double check and make sure you're subscribed. We're creeping towards 11K and we're creeping towards 20K. I want to hit 20K before the end of the year. A boost probably would have won easily if he was just remotely in shape. I know. People were clowning on my pick. Dude, I'll defend my pick till I'm blue in the face. I liked my pick. Okay? A boost reminded me of Ngannou Stipe won. Ngannou didn't really gas out, though. He survived the whole fight, but he did kind of get tired, but he still was able to survive. A boost has worse cardio than Dricus Du Plessis. I know, dude. That's crazy. Who's the worst Nurmagomedov? I forgot his name. He just recently fought, dude. He's garbage. Against Elazu Zaleski dos Santos. I forgot his first name. But his last name is Nurmagomedov. I think it starts with an A, maybe. Somebody remind me in the chat. I'm sure somebody knows. Dricus Du Plessis is at least tough, too. That is true. Abu Bakr, yeah. That motherfucker boost quit. Yeah, he quit from exhaustion. Ngannou gassed out so bad, Stipe was literally riding his back. Yeah, but he didn't give up. I just found out Nickel is fighting some debutante. That's absolutely sucks. Yeah, dude. His opponent pulled out. It's unfortunate. The UFC and Dana White were scouring Whole Foods all day looking for a cashier. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Will the Whittaker-Plessis fight go over or under the time Strickland finished a boost? I don't remember how long into the second round was it. I say he finishes him first minute or two of the second round. Now they went to food for less, Joey. Not even a manager. They wanted a bagger. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about the new guy, so I can't really say yet. But that would fit the mold of the UFC's MO. Who's lurking in this stream right now? We have 80 people in here. We probably have 10 people in chat, 12 people in chat. Let me know if you're lurking in the stream right now. Show your face. Speak now. Who's in the stream? Abu sounds, it's Abbas. Abbas? Nurmagomedov? Or Magomedov? Abbas Magomedov. Well, I don't know. Everyone calls him Abbas, so I'm just going to continue to call him Abbas. Whole Foods cashier. Yeah. Lurk. Big P. Johnny Sins. Lurking up a storm. Who else? I know there's plenty of you in here. There's at least 60 people in here lurking. Abbas. I don't know, dude. I'm hydraulist. I don't know what that means. I've never talked in chat. I'm pretty sure I've seen your name before, so you must have said you were lurking before. I never messaged on a single YouTube video before in my life or a chat ever in my life. So I understand it. Nicolau Mancayo is in the chat. And a member at that. What a guy. What a guy. Nicolau. All right, let me take a look. Nicolau Lurkin. Nicolau, are you in the Discord too? Abus. Short for Abu Sapien. I don't, dude, it's impossible to pronounce everything. I promise it's Abhas from Kazakhstan. I'm from Kazakhstan. Kazakh. I don't even know how to say that, dude. I'm lurking harder than Bill Gates in '88. Prediction for the fight of the year. I have no idea. Is Aljo your bantamweight goat? He's there. Do you like Rebetsky versus Frivola? Love it. I did my best, dude. It's. Is it Abhas? Abbas? Abbas? That doesn't sound right. Abbas? Abbas? Abhas. Abbas. Abhas. I don't know. Blaze One's lurking. Blaze, are you in the Discord? Are you in the Discord or no, Blaze? Are you joining our little competition? If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. I'm back. It's been a while, huh? It's been a while with your half logo. Yes. Are you joining Blaze? Are you joining the Topology thing we're doing? Check the Discord. We're doing a Topology competition for 290. And same for you, Nicolau. If you're in, I don't know if you're in the Discord or not, but if you are you joining the Topology competition? I'm trying to reel everyone who's doing it before it gets too later in the week. I know you love it, Joey. Okay. Do you think Curtis Blades has been knocked out more than Brian Schaub? I don't know who Brian Schaub is. Yep, love looking at the memes in there. Fair enough. I'll check it out. Yeah. It's the Topology competition page. There's a bunch of pinned messages, so you can easily see. You just click on the little pinned messages, and you can see all the pinned messages with all the rules. I post it. But we're doing a competition for 290. So I'm trying to get at least 15 to join. We're almost there now, but if you want to join, let me know. If not, that's fine too. Twizzy Rich. How come everyone didn't thank Twizzy Rich in the chat? I thought everyone would have thanked him. Dude held you guys down with a 3-hour stream tonight. Dude paid a grown man $50. Who else has got $50 laying around? Huh? You need to be accepted in the Topology group? I'm looking right now and you're accepted already, Brendan. You clown. You should have checked. You're already accepted. You have $200 in your bank account. That's awesome, dude. I'm proud of you. I was trying to pay you 50 rubles. What's 50 rubles? Let's see. 50 Russian rubles? Is that what it is? That's crazy, the conversion. But I heard the Russian economy is horrible right now. Is that what it is? Well, thank the gods. But either way, Artem, appreciate you, man. UFC will save Adesanya versus Chimaev for 300. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Russian currency. The Russian economy is horrible right now, isn't it? Do you think Chimaev will fight Cannonier? Let's see who has their picks locked in for Topology. Alex has got to add a 14th pick. That's the Bo Nickel pick that fell out. Kuma, go update your Bo Nickel pick. Sobro's got to update his pick, and so does French Fries. Yeah, it's abysmal. I just spent $200 on toilet paper yesterday. Damn, dude, you must be eating too much shit that gives you diarrhea. Do you think Chimaev will fight Cannonier? No, I don't think they'll make that fight. I have not seen some of the freak show events. I don't pay attention to that. I don't care for it. I have no desire to watch any of it. It's just clown show shit. That's just a circus act. Just a circus act. Damn, Topology really needs a dark theme. This shit is bright as hell. Let's see if it switches. Yeah, it does. You can tell. I don't think Chimaev fights this year. I think he will fight at UFC 294, I think it is. What's with the clone? I have no idea, dude. Do you know them, though? No, not really. I've vaguely heard of some of it, but not really. Tap needs an app? I know, dude. It's corny as hell, but they're not making any money, so I understand. I mean, look at their website. It looks like it's from 1975. So at least we got to appreciate them for the work they do. We got to appreciate them for the work they do. Let's take a look at everyone's pick record in here. Okay. JJ, Hawklungs. Hawklungs with the horrible pick ratio. Not that great. Let's see what Jack's got going on. Jack with a horrible pick ratio. Jungle Mania with a horrible pick ratio. Let's see what Andy's is. Andy just started, but not a great pick ratio. Dabrowski's got a really good pick ratio. That's crazy. Dabrowski's got the 65%. A little bit above mine right now. I'm sitting at 61.5. Ugh. Alex at 56. Kuma at 66, but he just started picking. That ratio going to go down quick. Sobro sitting at 0%. Never made a pick in his life. Fries at almost 64. So Fries doing pretty good too. Me, Fries, and Broski are looking pretty solid. How many attempts do you get before iCloud locks you out? I have no clue, dude. Don't worry about it. Never picking Ismagulov again. Me neither. Are you a poker player? I have never played poker. I have never played poker before. Joey, you should be honored to have been there at the BMF belt unveiling. Dude, when they brandished the BMF belt, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was just such a beauty. Brendan Schaub or Blades, more knockouts received? I don't remember. My gut wants to say Schaub, but it's probably Blades. Joey, what was your reaction when Conor said, who the fuck is this guy? I didn't really think it was all that funny. July 15th is a certified barn burner. I know, I wish we could just cancel UFC 290 and go right to July 15th. I really wish we could. July 15th is so much better than UFC 290. It's an absolute star-studded event. Star-studded event. It's just such a beautiful event. So I really look forward to it. I'm kidding, obviously. It's garbage. I just want 290 to get over with. Stop it, bro. He was never that clever. I think Conor has been overrated. Conor's always been overrated, in my opinion. I actually talked about that earlier on the stream. Is there anybody in here right now who just started watching the channel? I'm curious. Is there anybody in this stream right now that just started watching the channel? How good was Ismagulov really? Not that good, apparently. What was your reaction to Masvidal KO and Askren compared to Leon KO and Usman? I mean, the Askren one didn't shock me. It just shocked me how fast it happened. So, I was jumping up and down, but at Leon KO and Usman, I damn near shit myself. I could not believe it. The fine just started. within the last month, maybe 2 months. How good is Arman really? I don't know, dude. I think I like Grant Dawson. I think he does better than Arman. I mean, he was a better grappler against Demir. I don't know why you guys are up so late. Shame on all of you. Joe, you went from high on Demir to calling him not good? I mean, I don't know how good he is at this point. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. Do you have a Discord? I have a Discord, but it's members only Discord. I got it. That's a way to weed out clowns and trolls and stuff like that. But yeah, I do have it's a members Discord. Joey, are you still pleasuring? It's been 2 hours plus. I know. I'm still pleasuring. Did Cannonier hop on EPO? It sure seemed like it, bro. I'm dying. I just saw what happened after Did you watch? Were you watching the stream earlier, Jack? I talked about it in depth. Demir's above average striker, but gets owned by elite grapplers. Agreed. Habib would have destroyed Askren badly. Askren was never that good. How was your July 4th? Me, Clay Guida, Bryce Mitchell, and Keith Peterson had a great night watching NASCAR and eating Marlboro Reds. Yeah, mine was pretty good too, dude. I spent the entire time eating Marlboro Reds as well. I was watching the fireworks and I was just eating Marlboro Reds, and then I was like, those are some damn good fireworks. Yeah, I just went back to check what happened after. I know, but were you here earlier when I was talking about Chandler giggling? Is that what made you go look? Who wins if Islam and Arman fight again? Probably Islam. But I think it could go either way. Joey gunned to the head. Is Rob on EPO, or did Ariel just have to take at least one check? And did Ariel just... Dude, Ariel definitely got paid, whether it was directly or indirectly from Jake, 100%. Is Marab on EPO? Dude, it sure seems... Dude, he is crazy. I'm going to say no, though. Joe, you should take a vacation with your fiance after 290. Bro's been grinding. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll take a vacation July 15th. I would never let a man mush my face like that and not do nothing about it except giggle like a little bitch. I want Chandler cut. I want Michael Chandler cut immediately. Michael Chandler needs to be cut from the organization. I mean, to pull that type of stunt, I wouldn't fight him afterwards either. I'd be like, that's an embarrassment of a man. I just mushed him, and he didn't do shit about it, but laugh like a little bitch. I mean, seriously. I'd cut him right now. Cut Michael Chandler. Hashtag cut Michael Chandler. I've been chain smoking Camel Crushes, non-menthol. Okay, that's probably not good for you, but all right. Connor pushed him, and Chandler just laughed. He just went... how are you going to take a vacation knowing Holly Holm's fighting in 1 week? I know. Chandler loves Connor more than his wife and kids. That is true, bro. That is the ultimate truth. That's facts. Is Rob on steel cut oatmeal? I don't know what that means. Does Usman take EPO? I'm going to say no. What are your thoughts on Woodbury coming in on short notice against Bell? I don't know. I haven't seen any of his fight tape. I'm going to have to watch some of it. But first initial take is probably Bo still wins rather easily. Chandler's the fakest pong. Dude, I think Chandler just desperately seeks attention. You little Bellator tick. Is that what he said? Joey, if Habib told Dana he would come back and fight Islam if he became Muslim, would Dana do it? Probably. Dude, Dana's a snake oil salesman. Dana's a snake oil salesman. He'd do anything. He'd do anything for a quick buck. He'd do anything for a quick buck. So, I mean, that's the cold, hard truth. Do you see Bo's reaction to his opponent pulling out? Bro needs to be humbled, saying his opponent backed out. Dude, Bo's a clown. I can already tell dude's a clown. Dana versus Scott Coker. Who wins? Dana. Or Scott Coker just bores him to death. So Usman fighting who next if not Chimaev? I think Usman's going to wait around and see what happens with Colby and Leon. Chandler went home and told his wife, baby Conor mushed me in the face. Hee 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 hee. Yeah, Dana would do unspeakable things for money. Straight shameless. Dude. You're right. Dana would do anything for a quick buck. And I mean anything. I'm talking about some Nora Sultan, Ruzaboev, and his cornerman type action for a quick buck. Who's faster, Yair or Volk? I'll say Yair. Conor just pushed me in the face. Yay, let's go out and celebrate. Let's go get some pizza. Seriously, who's that happening with Conor Chandler? Nothing. We don't know nothing. When do you think Leon and Colby will be announced? And by the end of July. Don't be shocked if Colby doesn't get the shot either. Don't be shocked. I think maybe they're playing some negotiating problems now. And the UFC will be like, all right, we'll go with Law then. When do you think, I already read that, thoughts on Lucas and Guru? Seem like all right, guys, I guess. I don't really have anything crazy to say one way or another. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have any, damn near 2:15 a.m. I don't really have any life revealing thoughts about either one of them. They're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. And there may or may not, Discord chat knows this, there may or may not be a collab coming up very soon. So, Caio Borrallo tried to step in on short notice against Bo. Yeah, UFC ain't doing that in a million years. When Ronda signed with Strikeforce, Dana said the UFC would never have women's fighting. Yes, he did. What did you think about Dustin accusing Chandler about fish hooking? I'm not surprised. I made an entire video on it. Search my channel for it. He didn't accuse... Dude, he flat out did it. I put slow-mo video in the video. So you can easily find it. Here, I'll post it for you if you want to go check it out. I'll post it for you, dude. I made a video about it. I did an entire video about it 7 months ago. That's crazy. Share. Copy. Copy. So you would have never seen it. Boom. There you go. There's the video if you want to check it out. I thought it was ridiculous. Chandler should have been punished. He should have been fined. He should have been penalized by somebody. If somebody fish hooks me, I'm immediately gouging both of their eyes. What are your dream fight for the UFC to happen in the future? Shavkat Rakhmonov. Good old Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Khamzat Chimaev. Conor versus Masvidal, what about it? I don't know who would mean. And the collab's not necessarily being revealed yet. I kind of already talked about it on different streams, but I'm not going to talk about it on this stream right now. Who would win? Right now, it's impossible to say. They're both bums, basically, and unknowns. I'd probably go Masvidal, but I'd probably go the fight never happens. I'd probably go the fight never happens. The other person revealed it. When did they reveal it? Did they really? What is it, like on a stream or something? Or is it like a post? Okay, it must have been on a stream or something. Kind of sad Kadyrov is ruining Khamzat's career. Yeah. It is very sad that Khamzat's not fighting. Yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, it's supposedly me and Lucas are going to do a collab on Thursday. So, we'll see how it goes. I don't really necessarily, I'm not a big fan of doing collabs. But I asked the Discord what they thought. They told me they wanted me to do it. They thought it would be pleasurable to watch. So I'm going to do it. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it's something I'll do more of in the future. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of I just kind of stay in my own lane, mind my own business. Joe, you said your favorite fighters retired. Aldo, Silva, Habib, etc. Would you get sad when Conor retires? Yeah, I might have been sad back in 2016 when he retired. Oh, wait, is he still fighting? He's already retired, so no. I don't care. I wish Conor would just go away and never talk about MMA ever again. So, dude's already retired in my book. I'm shedding a tear if Conor retired. Well, you better already start shedding because he already retired. He's won one fight in the last 7 years. He's already retired, bro. And he's won 0 lightweight fights in the last 7 years. He beat up Donald Cerrone's dead corpse. A debate with Joey and Lucas would be interesting. We'll see how it goes, bro. Who's going to be watching that? That's what I need to know. Who's going to be showing up and watching that? It's going to be on Thursday afternoon. It's going to be on Thursday afternoon. Is the plan, at least. He beat an old man, Cerrone, last time. Oh, we're forgetting about the win in the bar, too. He has a win in the bar, too. It's going to be on his channel. He hit me up to come on. What are your thoughts on Manel Kopp? I think he's a bit overrated as a prospect, but he's a very good fighter. Says some clown shit online, always saying weird shit. But yeah. Got it. We're 2.5 hours in. We're 2.5 hours in, boys. We got another half hour to go. I'm going to be ready to just slide on into bed and sit up for another 45 minutes before I finally go to sleep. That's probably what will happen about. UFC should open a strawweight men's division. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much strawweight men's fighter there are. Do we know what's happening with Devison since he wasn't able? Dude, we never know what's going on with Figgy. Figgy changes by the day. Dude didn't want to fight Moreno for a while. And then eventually got it done. Dude eventually got it done. Do we know what's I read that, Joey. With 1 week of training, would you pull an Inner Harbor crowd on Conor's dead corpse? Yes, I would. What man weighs 115? I'm sure there are ones, but I don't know. I don't know how many. I don't know how many there are. I truly don't know how many there are. Do you think MVP would have done well in the UFC in his prime? No, absolutely not. He would have got destroyed. He was never good. We need cruiserweight? I don't think so, dude. Everyone above 205 is already like a garbage can, dude. They're already a garbage can. All the elite athletes that are that size are going to the NFL or NBA. They're not going to fight in the UFC for 12 and 12, all right? MVP is just a character, if anything. Agreed. Agreed. Oh. Remember when he took that selfie and he got in trouble for taking a selfie? That's so dumb. Like, I hate MMA refs that try to interject themselves. I remember Steve Mazzagatti tried to tell Nick or Nate that he couldn't talk during the fight. Like, what the fuck? Paul Craig at middleweight, thoughts? I think it makes a lot of sense for him to go down to middleweight. I don't know how well it's going to turn out for him, but I am very interested to see what he looks like. I feel like every week there's more clips that come out that just make Conor look like a dumbass. So I wonder if Conor wins next week. Dude, Jalen Turner looks ripped. Looks ripped. Damn, that hurt. I can't believe you guys got a 3-hour stream out of me on 4th of July. Wonderboy Thompson has a major issue with Colby Covington getting the next 170 title shot from 13 hours ago. I think it's crazy. I think there are definitely more guys that are more deserving. Bilal Muhammad on a crazy win streak. I mean, the guy Covington gets a third title shot at... A third shot at it for what? Because he beat one more guy? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true. Dude, Jalen Turner can compete at 205. Did you see him compared to Khamzat? I do remember seeing that pick. That's crazy. I got this weird feeling Hooker's chin is recovered by now and will KO Turner. Nah, dude, he's going to get... Dude, Turner's going to do Dan Hooker like Renat Fakhretdinov did Kevin Lee. Bilal treated Burns like a dead corpse. That's what Bilal did. Bilal has beat everyone they have put in front of him. Exactly. The kid's done everything we've ever asked of him. I hope they give Bilal the title shot over Colby. Make Colby fight someone for that title shot. I mean, the division could be so much better. The division could be so much better. You could have Bilal versus Leon 2. Okay? Not the most appealing fight. Meanwhile, you could do Shavkat versus Colby for the number one contender spot, or Colby versus Khamzat for the number one contender spot. It's just annoying. Instead, we get Colby versus Leon. Bilal sits out waiting for a title shot that he already deserves. It's annoying. Imagine if Bilal beats Colby, Leon, and Usman. That'd be crazy. Bilal versus Colby prediction. That's going to be a close fight. I think Colby could get it done with just volume. I don't think he's out wrestling Bilal. But maybe. I feel like maybe Colby by decision, honestly. He shouldn't be bragging about beating an injured Burns. Yeah, he got injured in the fight, dude. It happens. Kevin Lee losing in 15 seconds hurts. I knew he was most likely going to get finished, but 55 seconds made me think of DBZ reference when got an arm through a stomach by Android 20. I don't even know what that means, but, dude, it is sad. He got demolished, dude. You know he's probably devastated. He's got a pit in his stomach. Is my career over for good? Imagine seeing Neil versus Bilal, too, for the title, because casuals won't like it but both guys are both improved and can be competitive. Yeah, well, one of them would have to get the belt, and the other one would have to make the way up to the belt after that. So that's very unlikely. I need Robert and Turner to win a plus 1,400 7-leg parlay. That's crazy. I think you'll be good. Lee made a mistake going to welterweight. He should have stayed at lightweight. Agreed. 100%, 150% should have stayed at lightweight. But I think he's washed up, dude. Knee injuries. He's slowing down. Maybe he's not taking it as seriously. I don't know. I do not know. But yeah. I think that's his next move. I don't really think he has another move, to be honest. I really don't think he has another move. I mean, he's going to say, give me another welterweight opponent, boys. Give me another welterweight opponent. I'd love another welterweight. Yeah, I don't think that's going to pan out for him very well. Bilal gets destroyed by Usman. I'd pick Usman over Bilal. I'd pick Leon over Bilal most likely as well. Doesn't change the fact that he does deserve it. Deserve the shot. In my opinion. That's wild. Kevin Lee should go to middleweight and the fighters are worse. Maybe. Imagine Kevin Lee at middleweight. I wonder what he would look like at middleweight. We already saw what happens with Leon Bilal. Not necessarily, dude. Not necessarily. We don't truly know. We don't truly know. Which is craziness, to be really honest. Can't believe we're finally on the verge of UFC 290. Remember when we were talking about how great March was going to be? Now it's July. Kane would have beat John Jones in his prime injury-free? Maybe. The competition has also got tougher in the UFC. Is even more tougher than 2017 when Lee was doing well. Agreed. And Kevin Lee was also kind of overhyped a bit. So I'm with you. I'm with you for sure. Abus Magomedov is the GOAT of gassing. That he is. Him and Braxton Smith. And Alexander Romanov. Imagine being in the likes of those in terms of cardio overall. In terms of cardio overall. Kevin Lee's best win was Gregor Gillespie's corpse. To be fair, Gregor Gillespie was considered good at the time. Gregor Gillespie was ranked at one point in time. Gregor Gillespie must never be coming back. He's 36 years old. He fought in 2021, May of 2021. So he sat out all 2022. I mean, seriously, 7 months of 2021. So, a year and a half. He's been out 2 years at this point, but a little over 2 years. That's crazy. He was ranked at one point in time. I'd love to know what's going on with Gregor Gillespie. Hello, Joe. What time is it over the pond where you are? It's 7:30 here in the UK and getting ready for work. It is almost 3 a.m. It's almost 3 a.m., Ben. I can't believe Abus gassed out one round. I know, and he was looking so good, too. Bro, are you still live? Yes, I am, and I'm dead tired. I initially thought Abus would beat Sean because of his time in PFL, but I guess that doesn't mean anything. I mean, his time in PFL wasn't the greatest, but I thought his striking was better than Sean's, and that's why I picked Abus. And I don't hate the pick at all. I think watching the fight, I think you can clearly see Abus's striking was better, but that only matters when you have cardio. So you don't have cardio anymore, your striking goes to dog shit, and then you lose the fight. So he got exposed. I mean, having that level of cardio is crazy. There better be a good excuse. I mean, gassing after 5 minutes. Imagine gassing after 5 minutes. That's craziness. And that's your job, to be in shape. So, Clayton Fitzgerald, thank you for the $5 Australian. Your opinion versus my opinion. My opinion, Volk beats Islam in their next fight. What's your opinion? MMA fan here. I know you because of Guru. What do you mean by you know me because of Guru? What does that mean? But in my opinion, I think Islam beats Volk. I think Islam beats Volk in their next fight. I think people think so highly of that first fight for Volk because they didn't think he would have a shot at all. And because of the way he performed, they overestimate how he did, plus the way the fight ended. I don't see Islam gassing out in the second fight. I don't see Volkanovski outstriking him. I think Islam, if it went all 5 rounds striking, I think Islam wins. I think he wins. He outstruck him. That's what won him the fight. People keep thinking it's the grappling. He outstruck him. That's what won him the fight overall at UFC 284. But don't get me wrong, Volk may make those adjustments. I want to see that matchup. I think if Volk does win at 280, 290, I think there's a good chance Volk gets a rematch. I might have to make a video on that. But yeah, I wouldn't think you're making a horrible decision picking Volk, though. I think Volk can definitely make adjustments to get it done. If he can keep it on the feet and he gets really confident with his takedown defense and can open up on the feet, I think he can get it done. I just think Islam's striking is vastly underrated. Sean exposed to Mavov and a boost. That's embarrassing. That is very true. Neither one of them had gas tanks. It's crazy. But thank you for the $5 Australian, Clayton Fitzgerald. Going to bed, just saw that. Peace out, man. Good night, Billy. Good night, Billy. If Volk beats Yair, how close would Volk be to featherweight GOAT status, or would you say he's already there? It depends if you count Jose Aldo and WEC. Basically kind of already there. But it's debatable. Sean already read that. Islam finishes Volk. Islam had the mumps. I don't know what that means. If Volk couldn't beat a dehydrated Islam in Australia, what makes you think he can beat him in the second fight? Yeah, I would definitely pick Islam. And I think the majority of people would pick Islam, and that might be the fight that's made. Islam beat him on the feet. Exactly. People kept thinking of the grappling. Islam outstruck him. Safe bet is to pick Islam by decision. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be tough. Imagine Islam goes out there and finishes him in a second fight. That'd be crazy. Imagine the lies that Dan Hooker would come up with then. He'd be like, yeah, his coach Habib did some Nursultan Ruzaboev type stuff in the back to him, and that's why he lost. He went knuckle deep in him like Nursultan Ruzaboev. That was wild. But yeah, anyway, Clayton, let me hear your rebuttal, my friend. Clayton, thank you for the other $5 Australian. I greatly appreciate you, my friend. I just meant Guru mention you, so I came over to check out your videos. You do good, mate, but I still think Volk wins by decision in their next fight. Hey, man, I want to see it. If you go back, not that you're going to, but I'm saying if you went back and watched my prediction video for Islam versus Volk 1, I was telling people they were crazy for underestimating Volk. I said Volk can absolutely get this done. Volk is one of the most well-rounded fighters I've ever seen. And so I didn't have that shock value of seeing Volk have a competitive fight. I thought it was going to be a competitive fight going in there, where most people thought that Volk was going to get steamrolled. So for me, I don't feel like I'm living in a delusion that now I'm like had this epiphany that Volk can compete with him. I believe from the beginning that Volk can compete with him. I think it'd be a hard fought second fight, but I think Islam would come out on top. But thank you for the $5 Australian, Clayton. I greatly appreciate it. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope that fight gets made, to be honest. If Volk is plus 300 versus Islam or better, it's a good pick. Agreed. Islam versus Oliveira or Islam versus Volk are both great fights. I just want more Islam fights, please. Agreed, 100%. I'd like to see any of those. Volk versus Aljo, the matchup would be interesting. No, dude, Volk would destroy Aljo badly. Even though I dropped the 50, I got to go to sleep. No big deal, dude. Good night. Thank you for the 50. Appreciate it. Anybody else? Anybody else? Thank you, Twizzy Rich. Appreciate you, man. You can watch the 15 minutes tomorrow. Bro, round 4, Islam held on to the back to win the round. Yeah, and he outstruck him, if I remember correctly, early in the round. I don't remember round by round anymore. It's been too long. But, yeah. Yair hurts Volk with a partially blocked head kick and submits him. Maybe happens. I think Charles is the most entertaining fighter in the UFC. He may very well be. He's one of my favorite fighters in the UFC. No doubt about that. But as far as him mentioning me, I guess that's cool. I guess maybe someone brought me up. And you found the channel that way. Hey, man. Promotion's promotion, I guess. Getting the name out there. I forgot to respond to that part of it. Aljo versus Merab would be a banger, even though it's not happening. Agreed. Merab versus Aljo would be incredible. Love Charles. Me too. I want Merab versus O'Malley so badly. Dude, Merab would spank O'Malley. I don't even think it'd be that competitive, to be honest. I think Merab would just ragdoll him for an entire 5 rounds. And O'Malley would gas and maybe even get finished in later rounds. You're a fan of Islam, but you think Charles beats him in the rematch? Fair enough. I think Islam wins in the rematch. Jan 1 versus O'Malley. I agree 100%. 30-27. I'm a massive Rob fan. Everyone keeps shutting on him for getting the next shot if he wins against Duplessis. But, mate, Rob's going to smash Izzy this time. Mark my words. Dude, I think Rob's going to destroy Dricus. I think he's going to destroy Dricus. I'm looking forward to 292 so I can see. As far as Whitaker getting the shot, I mean, he arguably deserves it. But I'm not sure he beats Izzy. I'm looking forward to 292 so I can see Aljo get KO'd by Sean. Not going to happen. Jan got robbed badly. Yeah, that was one of the worst robberies I've ever seen. That was one of the worst robberies I've ever seen in my entire life. It was even worse when I went back and rewatched it. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. I still can't believe Izzy put Rob down. Like, Rob is so good. I know. Dude KO'd him badly in the first fight. Rob fought differently in the second one, though. Did Artem just compare Islam to Pena? What? I don't even know what that means. Oh, I think Charles looks similar to Nunes versus Pena. No, dude. I just saw that. I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's an accurate description. How long have we gone so far? Can't believe this. We went this extra hour. We're going like 10 more minutes, and I'm out of here. Jan versus Cheeto. Who you got if it happens? Jan wins that one. But then again, I've been picking Jan in every single fight. And he's been losing somehow. I have an observation that when Robert fought Till, he went to the distance with him, but Dricus Duplessis schooled Till and submitted Till. Do you think there's a chance Dricus Duplessis can take Robert to the ground? No. Robert would out-wrestle him. He just wasn't himself? Okay. I understand. Don't ever compare Charles Oliveira to Juliana Pena again, Artem. Not on my watch. I couldn't even seep that into my mind whatsoever. If Umar wins versus Corey, should he get O'Malley next? If Umar wins versus Corey, should he get O'Malley next? He should get a title shot next, probably. I think he should probably get a title shot. Depends what the division's looking like. I think Merab should get the next title shot if O'Malley wins, but if Aljo wins and then relinquishes, they should do Merab versus the winner of Sandhagen Umar for the title. I think. Volk versus Oliveira, who you got? I'd probably go Oliveira, but I don't know. Volk might get it done there. Sean O'Malley's the future of bantamweights. If anyone can finish Volk, it'd be Oliveira, I think. Sean O'Malley's the future of the bantamweights, maybe. Clayton, thank you for the $2 Australian. Do you see Brian Battle ever making the top 15-10? No, I do not. After what Renat did to him, no, I do not. I don't think he's ever going to make. Dude's got wrestling deficiencies. So, no, I don't think he'll ever make the top 15. He'll have to improve a bit, but maybe. It's possible, but I don't think so. He didn't fight like the same guy who finished Dustin. Maybe. I think that could be a theory. That can be a theory. It was a lot more competitive than I remember. So, when I went back and rewatched it, it was a lot more competitive. So, I don't think it was a Charles that was off. I just think Islam was better. But Charles can improve. A lot of people were picking him to lose to Dariush. I was on the Charles Oliveira train. Who do you think would win between Henry and Merab? I'd go Merab at this point. Henry's washed. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but you get the point. Oliveira champ next year. I hope you're right. I love Charles Oliveira. It's, for some reason, it said OBS disconnected. I don't know what's going on. I was sure Charles would eat Beneil for breakfast. Me too. I picked Charles by second round finish. And we're back. Yeah, I don't know why. OBS, supposedly it might be my antivirus that causes that. I got to disable my antivirus maybe. Because that time my internet didn't even leave and my OBS disconnected. So, pretty weird. Do you think if Yair wins, he'll get an immediate rematch? Oh, I already answered that. Yes, Volk will get an immediate rematch if Yair wins. For sure. 150%. Guys, do me a favor if you haven't yet liked the stream. Do me a favor and like the stream. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it if you guys could like the stream. Run up the likes on the stream. We went 3 hours for you. Like the stream. Clayton, thank you for the $5 Australian. What's your thoughts on UFC making Rob fight Izzy on 2-month turnaround? He's been focused on this fight. Now afterwards, he's got to fight again. I think it's disgusting. I think it's wrong, and I think it's unfair. If they're going to say Robert Whittaker deserves the title shot, which you can make that case quite clearly when you look at the middleweight division. If you're going to say... hold on. If you're going to say he gets the next title shot, I think it's unfair to ask him to go from one fight right into the next fight. I think it's a disadvantage for Robert Whittaker, and I hate it. Like, you should give him a month or two off, and then you should give him at least 4 months. Like, I even think 4-month turnaround is too quick from one fight to the next. But he should at least give 4 months, not 2-month turnaround. That's crazy to me. So I have a feeling ultimately for some reason that doesn't happen. I think it probably doesn't happen. I think Robert Whittaker's smart, and I think he's going to say, you know what, this may be my last shot. I'm not going to take this on a quick turnaround. So I think it's disgusting in the UFC. There's so many champions that sit out all this time. They don't strip them. They don't remove people from the rankings when they sit out. But then they want to do like short notice title fights. Like they're forcing Aljo to defend his belt on 2 months notice. They're forcing Whittaker to fight on 2 months notice if he wins. I mean, it's just unfair, in my opinion. Where's RDA? I don't know. I put 100 on Charles. That was easy money, brother. Yeah, wasn't he an underdog in the odds too? Hot take, Holland can take... Dude, Holland's a bum. Holland's literally a bum. I can't wait till the day Kevin Holland's gone. There's so many Kevin Holland nut huggers, and he's not even that good. Good night, good night, good night. Well, we back. Izzy wants an easy win, it seems. Yeah, it just sets Robert Whittaker up for failure, and I don't like that. They should give him the optimal chance to capture that belt. Disgusting that the UFC does that type of stuff. They tried to force Jose Aldo to fight Conor with an injury. They tried to force Jose Aldo to fight Conor with an injury. Plus 150 was disrespectful. That is true. That is the utter disrespect. The utter disrespect. I remember when Holland was asking Khabib for wrestling tips instead of listening to his coaches. That's disrespectful to his coaches. You weren't wrong, Benji. You were not wrong at all. You were totally 100% correct. I wish there was a rematch between Aldo and Conor. Who knows how the second fight could have went. Dude, Conor owed him a rematch, in my opinion. He owed him a rematch. And for some reason, it never happened. And what's crazy is, like, dude never defended a belt. Dude just would win a belt and then dip out. Like, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. I'm taking my ball and going home. Any thoughts on the TUF episode this week? It's just Chandler riding Conor the whole episode. I didn't watch it, but I talked about it in the beginning of this stream, like the first 30 minutes of the stream. Conor's an embarrassment. To let another man push him and then laugh about it is an embarrassment. Chandler's ruined his entire career with this whole TUF fiasco, in my opinion. I know how that second fight would have went. Aldo by anything he wanted. Maybe, maybe not. You never know. You never know until it happens, my friend. You never know. So, I would have loved to seen it happen, though. I would have loved to seen it happen. My top 5 current badasses in MMA: Oliveira, Yuri, Nemkov, Dustin. Yeah, fair enough. I have no doubt that Chandler Conor won't fight. Fight won't happen. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, dude. It wouldn't shock me if Conor tries to fight the dead corpse of Tony Ferguson now. 10.4K, channel moving up. Let's go. Thank you, Benji. We are currently sitting at 10,487 subscribers. If somebody's watching right now and they're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'd bet big on it too. I know they aren't fighting. Chandler's doing all this for them not to fight. What an embarrassment. Dude's tune will change one day when he realizes this is not happening. But dude's an embarrassment. Dude's just D-riding Conor. He shows up in a suit and yells random gibberish to fighters. I think the Ultimate Fighter, I think Chandler looks worse than Conor. I think Chandler looks worse than Conor the way he's acted. All that for a paycheck and some notoriety. That's what he really wants. He wants the attention a Conor fight would bring him. He's been sucking off Conor for years in hopes that Conor would finally fight him, and he thought this was finally it. It's not going to happen. Dana will probably make some excuse of why it didn't happen, and they sold wolf tickets. I mean, this whole season was completely pointless. This whole season was completely pointless. Because even if they do fight, even if they do somehow fight, it's not happening until January, February, March even. So, yeah, there's still no samples in the USADA testing pool. Needs to fight someone like Armin, but we know he's not willing to fight killers. Exactly. I would have tuned in if Conor and Islam were coaches. That would have been interesting. Yeah, that would have been very, very interesting. Conor's shoulder strikes against Cerrone was the worst technique in MMA. He invented that, don't you know? Would you rather have Nate Diaz or Islam replace Chandler? Nate Diaz. The Nate Diaz would be fun as hell. But I probably still wouldn't watch, to be honest. Guys, we went 3 hours tonight, boys. We went a hard 3 hours of utmost pleasure. I pleasured you guys on a holiday for 3 hours. For a little amount of money. And I was up early. I didn't sleep much last night. And I got to get up early today. So, all thanks to Twizzy. Is there anyone in this stream yet who hasn't liked the stream? If you want more 3-hour streams, like the stream. It was indeed hard. Who is going to bed right after this stream ends? Let me know in the chat right now, because we're about to end the stream here in a second. Who's going to bed right as this stream ends. I would like to know. Clayton Fitzgerald with the $5 Australian yet again. Thank you, my friend. A 2-month turnaround compared to 4 or 5 month turnaround is like a difference between night and day. I agree, dude. They're doing Robert Whittaker dirty. They're doing Robert Whittaker dirty, and it's a massive injustice, to be honest. It's a massive injustice. They're just setting him up for failure, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Did you see the warning Bruce Buffer sent to Strickland? No, what was the warning he sent to him? Saw a video of Conor in his first tough season versus now, and his passion for fighting is clearly gone. It's a money grab for the UFC. And it's not, it hasn't done well in ratings. It gets less ratings than Power Slap got on TBS. Great stream. Thank you, Benji. Appreciate Clayton Fitzgerald with all the donos in the last like 20 minutes. Dude's has been chucking out 5 bombs. Now I feel like I got to go like another 5 minutes. Yeah, they're doing Robert Whittaker dirty, my friend. They're doing him very, very dirty. My eyes hurt. Clayton, another banger. Clayton with another $5 Australian for Clay Guida and the boys. I'm about to crack open a cold one for Guida and his boys. Yeah, I'm thinking I got Clay Guida and the boys waiting on me downstairs in the garage. Hot take, Strickland beats Adesanya? No, absolutely not. That's not even remotely close to ever happening in a million years. That would never, ever happen. In my opinion. But you never know. You never know. All right, boys. We went 3 hours and 2 minutes. I did my best to just carry on for a few more. Shout out to Clayton. Shout out to Twizzy. I'm wondering who Jarrett and Sean will fight next unless they fight each other because it's weird what's going on in the middleweight division. Who knows, dude? The middleweight division's in a weird spot. Paulo Costa doesn't want to fight anyone. You got Ikram Aliskerov attempting to make their way up the ranks. If he beats Paulo Costa in a fight, that may or may not even happen. So it's impossible to know for sure. But we'll see. Shout out to this channel. Thank you, Benji. Thank you. All right, guys. Like the stream before you go. Double, triple check and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys for joining me tonight on the 4th of July for this crazy amount of pleasure. I like how half the people already dipped out. Everyone's gone. They're like, I'm going to sleep. Good night. Goodbye. And I'll be live tomorrow evening as well. Probably around 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern time. So 9 p.m. should be. Good night. Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your night. Hope you had a good holiday. And I will talk to you guys later.